back. Perfect timing, man. We back. Episode 10, man. Welcome to episode 10. We live. We got a great episode for y'all. We got the whole squad in the building today. I'm back from vacation. Let's work, man. What's the word, fellas, man?
What up with it? What's up?
Yo, y'all know this track?
Back.
Y'all know this track or nah? Y'all know this track? Y'all know this track? Y'all know this track? I bet. So you guys don't know this track?
Is you Kadarius Toney or is you Deion Sanders? Like, who do you want to be?
You know I got the blenders on. I got the blenders on. You know that. You know I got the blenders on.
Who does he want to be though?
You know I got the blenders on. These are the ones. These are the ones that Prime be wearing themselves.
That nigga just quit and said, "I want to rap."
Who?
Who does Shedeur want to be?
What you mean?
No, he gave up the rap game already.
What?
I said he gave up the rap game already.
He ain't give her the rap game. We gonna spin back. We gonna spin.
He said he's done.
We're gonna spin the blog on that.
Need to go on tour.
We're gonna spin the blog on that.
Kadarius Toney go on tour.
Chill out. So niggas ain't fucking with athletes that rap.
They selling out arenas, nigga.
Oh my god.
All right, but my nigga got drafted though.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this though.
I'm not mad at it.
Talk
I'm
to
not mad at the record you're playing though.
Dame's next album's gonna be fire. He gonna have plenty of time for those bars, bro.
Jeez.
Right.
Already?
What the fuck was that about?
Yo. You said athletes that rap. I'm saying he's the best one.
What?
The pain in that.
Tore his Achilles, bro. What is that about? That's a crazy shot.
Crazy.
You have no sympathy for the man? Like,
was kinda
you don't have no sympathy for the people of Milwaukee?
He's right though. He's gonna have them. He's gonna have the bars though.
He's gonna have bars.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we starting with sports, I guess, huh?
Bars with rods in them.
So first of all, how's everyone's week, man? How's everyone's week been? I missed you guys. How's everyone's week been?
We missed you too, Lowe's.
Bro, we want to hear about it's regular schedule programming for us. We want to hear about
no, but I talked
life of
no, it's not chill out.
Yo,
No extravagant life, man. But I did talk to Rec though. You know what I mean? I had a good conversation with Rec. You guys just didn't answer me when I called, you know, but it's cool.
Okay. Okay.
What you mean? I called the chat, you know what I mean? Just have a little like family bonding, you know what I'm saying? And Rec is the only one that answered me.
Family bonding while you're family bonding already is crazy, but
yeah, like is that a problem? Like I can't family bond.
Just know when I'm on vacation, I'm gonna be here, bro.
But you ain't gonna call niggas though. I called niggas. I called niggas, checked up on niggas, make sure everything was good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure life was all right. Niggas ignored me. It's cool. It's cool. But then
niggas go through real life while you're in the sun.
Yeah, he on the island time zone hitting us at
no, it was regular times.
He was in the cabana, bro. It kind of got me tight. I'm not gonna lie.
I say that.
He had the bucket.
I did not have a bucket on you. See, now you're capping.
Yeah, it's on his Diddy shit.
All right, man. Vacation's over, man. Let's get back to work, man. What the hell did I miss? Like, what did I miss? Like, what happened? I caught a couple things. So I did catch. So when I did call you guys, so I was like on Wednesday, I ended up getting internet connection. And all my whole timeline was just Shannon Sharpe. So I seen that shit going crazy. Then you guys are texting about it a little bit. And then today I tried to do some research on it, but yeah, it's sticky for your boy. That's all I can say about that. And then I caught some basketball here and there. But besides that, I'm pretty much out the loop for the week. So you guys got to kind of put me on to what's happening. G, would you got anything besides the Shannon thing, or you want to start with the Shannon thing?
Why you always do that to me?
Because you be having the news. You like the news report.
No, but you make it seem. You like to make it seem like I'm the one that's like, yo.
You know, like the shade room.
What we doing?
You know the shade room. G's like the shade room. He be knowing all the stuff.
Everybody to know this nigga picks the background for the episodes. All right.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know that shit.
Yeah, but you pick the. You be knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, Soulja Boy getting sued by his ex's best friend's cousins.
Yo, you trying to make me the negativity highlighter. I'm not feeling that shit. Because you're trying to mold it, the narrative.
Niggas know that's you, though.
See, I be having
really you in real life.
Topics.
All right, so say the happy-go-lucky topics. Tell us what's positive around the world.
Niggas don't want to hear the happy-go-lucky.
Fizzle been waiting on Shannon's downfall. See, the streets know.
All right. I don't really have much, bro. So, like, I thought we was. Let me see.
So what positive things happened? What positive things did I miss?
How about this? Your boy Kai Cenat. I don't know if this is. This seems real because this is like the third time that I'm seeing this. But 106 in Park is returning with him. And
That's cap. That's cap. Cam just sent me that shit too on April. Cam just sent me that shit on April Fools. Nah, that's cap. That's cap. He ain't do that.
That's cap.
Yeah, that's super cap. What he did do though, what Kai did do that was fucking legendary. Was hold on, nigga. I gotta pull that up.
He had Vybz Kartel on
yes,
there.
Sir. He did have vibes. This was actually legendary. This was legendary.
Dressing up like that is nasty work. I can't even.
This is legendary.
I know he like Asian or something. What is he? Asian or something?
Everybody out
Asian
there,
and what? What is
get
he?
my cards.
That was legendary.
Bro, you have to chill.
That was legendary.
Nah, he got crazy.
Nah, that's legendary though. That's legendary. That shit was legendary. I seen clips. I didn't watch those things, but I seen clips.
I was about to ask you if you tapped into it.
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I would have watched it if I was here. Type
He brought
shit.
his own rum straight from the
You know he's outside type shit.
plastic bottle shit. You know he still like that.
It was actually some funny clips. Damn, did I send the
He's
clips?
never gonna get a new chair.
Nah, man, he made it from the bottom with that chair. What the fuck, Jules?
How crazy it is.
He made it out the mud.
Right now.
Shit.
I
Let
know.
me see, I some clips of it
Trust me, I
actually.
know.
How you feeling?
I feel amazing, man.
Vibes is home type shit. Like niggas don't understand how crazy that is, though. Like that shit is crazy.
Dark skin vibes being home is crazy.
Yo,
Like I would have never thought.
That's
met you.
crazy.
Grammys.
Yes.
Grammys.
But
That shit is
Now,
crazy.
unfortunately,
what else we got? You know, Kai
Ray's
about.
not in Atlanta.
Nigga said I wear 2 watches now.
Ray's in
'cause,
LA, but we're
you know,
gonna
I'm trying
call
to
him.
catch up
So
on the
both
time
times we link up.
Say words.
he's on
That's a real quote.
He's on.
Or you just making that up
Some
the
shit like
top.
that.
Or that's
Nah,
you
he
making
said-
up. Nah.
it might
Did
not
you
be-
just say
it
that
might
off
not
the
be
top
the-
of the dome, or did he actually say that? Because that's
Nah,
crazy.
he said
Fire.
something like that. I thought. Nah, he didn't
Nah,
say
to
something like
wear
that?
2 watches to catch up on the time. If that's not a bar, I don't know what is, bro.
Nah, he might.
Like
if
that-
he didn't say that, then I said it.
I bet.
That's fire. G,
That's what we doing.
you should rap.
Nah,
G do rap. I could pull up this. You know what I mean? I can pull it up.
Don't ever do that. I got shit to
yeah.
talk about, nigga. Don't.
Nah, I will
I'll
say
bring
this.
up your vacation
I seen this
pictures,
clip. I
nigga.
seen this clip right here. This clip was actually wrecked. This is how niggas really used to get it in back in the day, though.
Are you okay, sir?
Are you okay, sir?
Chat GPT, send the nearest ambulance.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Nah, she got crazy.
Nah.
I ain't even mad
Yo,
at it, though.
I ain't mad at it either, but that's really how the party used to be back in the day. They still be on that type of time, though. That's the crazy part.
That's the
All right, man.
Nigga said, "Bomba clad."
So let's just talk about Shannon. Like, break this Shannon shit down. Let's get this shit out the way, cause like
Damn.
black men don't cheat, but we gonna like, you know what I mean?
I had so no more news. I had news.
What else?
for
What
you.
else? What else you got? What
I
else?
bet.
What else you got? What else you got?
Nothing crazy at all. Actually, like I'm looking at it. I got Outkast. They was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I heard
Okay.
that. I heard about
That's
that.
kind of a big deal.
That's fire.
Oh,
Shout out
I
to
just
us,
bugged.
bro.
I don't even remember my fucking things. I think clapping is this one. Hold on, I gotta learn my shit again. I gotta learn my shit again. I gotta learn. I gotta remember the buttons again, bro. I've been rusty.
Crazy.
I've been rusty.
Crazy.
What else?
All right, but yeah, they inducted to the Hall of Fame.
What up,
The
you know?
ceremony is gonna be on November 8th.
What up, Stanley,
at
actually? NKB.
At Peacock Theater in Los Angeles.
Say that one more
All the
time.
way in November.
And there's speculation that there's gonna be a reunion performance. You know, they supposedly not cool like that no more.
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time. Who?
No, I don't think they're not cool. They're
Outkast.
just on different
some-
lanes, bro.
It seemed like there was a little
So-
in a something good. I don't know.
Were you guys really big Outkast fans?
I mean,
I was fans of
Not-
their hits. I
wasn't like diving into bodies of work.
Yeah.
I used to have the tapes, bro. I used to have the Outkast tapes.
I feel like Outkast is
Basically.
a little bit above my pay grade, but I respect. You know what I mean? I got like respect.
Nah, you definitely ain't got the palate for that.
It's just
like,
it's a little bit above my
know.
pay grade. You know what I mean? But I get
you
it.
just need two drums and a ting. You good type shit. Type of
Yo,
niggas.
what was that?
Two drops in a thing.
That's crazy.
That's all you need, bro.
Nah, no bullshit, nigga.
You get playing over and over again, and you good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, I know you is.
Hip hop homework.
I got some other news, but it's in
Facts
TV, and I know we're gonna talk about TV and shows and movies.
Oh man,
like,
come on.
so I don't really want to bring that up because I don't want to take away from it. But
Nigga, you brought it up.
Want to go? I mean, you
Oh,
want
fuck, nigga brought it up and said, I don't want to bring it up.
I'm gonna make it quick. Nah. Mission Impossible.
What's the word, Lizzie?
Another one's coming out. And then Last of Us 2. That shit started. I'm tapped in. You know, if we want to talk about shows, then we could talk about shows. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't talking about dope defense.
We're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold
shit
on.
Shit niggas
that.
don't finish, but you know what I mean? But
yo, bro.
We'll talk about that,
you're stirring the pot right now, G.
Karen Reed. Yo, if y'all didn't watch that Karen Reed documentary, y'all better hurry and watch that actually, because day 5 of the trial was today live. Wait, did you ever watch AG or nah?
Nah, bro. Yo, you think I got time to fit Karen Reed into the
schedule? I bet. Free my
There's
nigga.
A lot going on,
yo,
bro.
Free my nigga Karen, bro. Free my nigga Karen.
Documentaries from fucking.
Yo, bro.
Yo, Record, you ended up watching it, right? We talked about it. You ended up watching it.
Ain't she out of jail?
I didn't finish it though.
Okay, bet. Y'all niggas, all right. Y'all are part of the problem.
I did some independent research.
He said I did some independent research. Can we?
The movie, the documentary is from her side, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's free my nigga.
So I'm saying like, it's gonna be her side.
Kendrick,
but
you
the dog shit
it?
was the craziest thing. Real quick though, the fact that they basically jumped that dude, beat his ass, killed him, and then even the dog was getting licks in, and then they had to get rid of the dog to hide the evidence. That shit's crazy. That's the craziest part of the whole thing.
Yo, man, Record, I'm glad you're on the right side of the story.
So what? Because the dog had DNA on it, or in
no,
it?
the nigga had bite marks on his arm, bro, from the dog, and then they ended up before the police could investigate the dog, they got rid of the dog.
They chopped the dog, bro.
So they gonna investigate the dog, like question the nigga, like
yeah, they could have seen if the dog had DNA on it. They could have seen the claws. They could have did mad shit.
Yo, somebody said quick summary for the Karen Reed.
The Karen Reed, we did a whole episode on it, bro. But it's an episode called "Body in the Snow" on HBO. It's called the Karen Reed trial, "Body in the Snow." Just watch that documentary. It's girl in Canton, Mass. She got set up on some murder shit, and she's in trial. They end up shooting a whole documentary. She got a lawyer from California. That nigga's really him. He came out here and he's shutting down the Commonwealth for sure. But yeah, she's live on trial right now for the the trial ended up going to this is the second trial. So yeah, that shit's crazy though. But yeah, watch that documentary.
Because they're not trying to take the L. They're not trying to take the L. That's the problem.
Yeah. And it's probably gonna be live again tomorrow, right? Because it's all week. I'm guessing the trial's all week. So day 6 of the trial will be tomorrow. But yeah.
And then she's gonna make a podcast after she gets free.
Yo, bro, when she gets free, she's coming on our pod.
She be a special guest on here.
She will. Are you crazy?
That's fine.
Karen.
Free Karen type shit. All right, man. Okay. Like, what's up? What's up with dog though? Shannon.
All right, bro, we're gonna talk about it.
Damn. All right, here we go.
Like, G, you got the news though?
For the your mans, I thought you was bringing them up.
I don't know the whole story. Free money.
So Shannon, let me tell you, Shannon was fucking with some Instagram fucking OnlyFans.
Don't say Instagram. Just say
Instagram. It's both.
It was an OnlyFans.
He was fucking with her for a little bit, and then he did some wild shit. It seems like he did some wild shit. Like in a couple instances, they had like an off and on relationship, which whatever that means for a 20-year-old and a 57-year-old, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah. But basically, he was trying to pay her off like $10 million, and he fucked up by doing that because then she's gonna take him. She's trying to take him for everything. And there's some text release, and there's some
recording
things that don't paint Shannon in the best light. it looks like I don't know, man. It looks bad for him, and a lot of people don't think they're going to see him on like major networks. But nowadays, he'll still be able to be in the media. It's probably going to be on his own stuff, but you probably won't see him on like the prime time, like ESPNs and stuff anymore. But
yeah, he said something about coming. He said something about coming back NFL preseason or something like that.
Yeah, but Stephen A. Smith kind of deaded that. But right here it says Sharpe is facing serious allegations following a civil lawsuit filed in Clark County, Nevada. The lawsuit accuses him of violent sexual assault and rape involving a woman who claims they had a romantic relationship beginning in 2023 when she was 19. So when they started this shit, she was 19 years old. The suit seeks $50 million in damages. Sharpe has denied the allegations, describing them as a shakedown, and released explicit text messages to support his defense. His attorney, Lanny Davis, confirmed that Sharpe had previously offered the woman $10 million to settle the matter. In response, the woman's attorney, Tony Busby, who I think it was someone else's attorney, I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the attorney that they call when it gets.
that was he was the fake. He was a bunch of, I think he was
Jay-Z.
No,
right?
so Jay-Z, but also
what's his name? Busby, right?
Busby, yeah.
Tony Busby.
A couple of the Deshaun Watson chicks.
Yep.
That was
so
his.
he likes doing this shit. All right.
So
Tony Busby released an audio recording in which Shannon Sharpe allegedly threatens her. Amidst the controversy, Sharpe announced that he is temporarily stepping away from his duties at ESPN to address the allegations and spend time with his family. He intends to return before the NFL preseason. That's what Jules was saying, but it sounded like Stephen A. Smith deaded that shit. Y'all seen Stephen A. Smith too, because he was talking about it, and it didn't seem like he's coming back for no NFL season.
All right, hold on. Let's break down the case real quick, though. Right? So this nigga right here just has every shorty in the world's number.
Basically.
No, they got his number type shit. They passed it along. They're like, oh, you need some bread? I know a nigga. Hold on.
I got you.
Okay. I'm starting to understand what's going on.
Let me not do that. You
know I'm starting to get what's going on out here. The streets is wild.
You see what's going on?
I'm seeing what's going on out here.
It's the pattern.
He got it.
It's a pattern over here.
He don't got it. He's a fucking snake. He's a fuck boy. But yeah, like the fact that he's lining these shorties up to get niggas lined up like that is crazy. Like, yeah, because he did Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the only one that really fucking fought back the right way, though. Keep it a buck.
So there was something I seen it today. I didn't click on it because I don't really like clicking on Buddy's page or anything that has to do with him. But Academics had posted something that had to do with I believe it was something with Stephen A. I felt like it was clickbait or something like that. But I guess on his podcast he was breaking down the beef between Shaq and Shannon
Shaq and Shannon got beef.
Yeah, I guess they got some type of. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like nothing that got to do with people catching like
cases. Nah, of course, I hate that shit too. But
you know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that. What I can say is the fact that, like, yo, Shannon, you got all this bread. Like, you got everything going for yourself. You just hit a big ass contract, everything. Why are you going to mess with a chick that's old enough to be your daughter? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that gets me like, yo, bro, come on, man. Like,
I think it's just
what you're talking about though is Matt Barnes, right? With the
yeah, you see that, right? Yeah.
What about Matt Barnes?
The way here from ChatGPT, it tells you like this is how it started. It was basically Shannon Sharpe criticized Shaquille O'Neal's comments following Nikola Jokic's third MVP. So basically, he was saying that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should have won it, and then Shannon Sharpe was like, you're a hater, blah 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 blah, and then Shaq, responded back and was like, yo, if you're not top 10 in your sport, you can't talk to me or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
Nah, he went crazy. And then
what up, Jay?
And then the Shannon Sharpe shit dropped with the lawsuit, and then Matt Barnes, they had a leaked audio that came from Matt Barnes talking to somebody and was like, oh, Shaq was, you might be able to pull that shit up. I think we sent it at the Discord, but he was basically like, oh, Shaq said anyone that got any dirt on Shannon, he got good bread for it. He got a bag for you. blah 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 blah. Keep it on the
On
hush,
wax. Shaq said that.
On wiggity. No.
No,
Matt Barnes.
Barnes.
He got caught in a restaurant. They were recording him. It sounded like they was in a restaurant or some setting like that.
Wait. Repeat that. So Matt Barnes said
you could bring it up. Bring it up.
Where is it?
Play that.
Where is it?
It's Matt Barnes.
Yeah, because that's
Sharpe
crazy. That's crazy.
It's in the Discord for sure.
This is new.
Just bring it up.
No, it's old.
Okay, so Matt Barnes,
but it's being surfaced right now because
Matt Barnes, Shaq.
Like, they're trying to make people.
But the audio's been out for a minute. It's not new.
Yeah,
audio.
it has. They're just trying to use it to like create a certain narrative. Like we don't know.
They're trying to make it seem like. I think they're trying to make it seem like Shannon was always in some shit.
I mean, I think that's clear.
But I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, anytime, but...
Wait. But how do you know old boy?
That's not the clip.
All right, but how do you know old boy is thing though?
Because if you play the rest of the clip, they'll tell that he said his name.
That's the only one that That's the only thing I see.
It's in it might be in lobby or.
That's fine. That's fine. But so
yeah, but he basically says that. So the shit
Shaq,
sounds crazy, and they trying to connect the dots and be like, "Oh, Shaq
set him up,
either part of this or set him up."
Nah, that's a crazy story, bro. Niggas can't just be saying that.
Too much.
That's nasty.
Shaq ain't got time for all of that.
Nah, Shaq ain't got time for that. But I will say, all right. So the case,
but it just
from what I see today,
about like a dude like because Shaq was saying too like, "Oh, I know how you got that job at." Basically like I know how you got that job, and then it was on some like damn, like when a nigga say some shit like that, it's like
Shaq said I know how you got that job.
Yeah,
I gotta stay away from corporate niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just got back yesterday, nigga. I only did certain type of homework. I ain't do that much homework this week. I'll keep it a buck.
You gotta look through all of those.
Nah, there's mad shit I gotta catch up on, but that's nasty work. But what I did see today, I did watch a couple things on the Shannon shit because I was watching like Cam and Mace talk about it. I was watching Charlamagne and shit talk about it. So I heard a couple different perspectives on it. But when I heard the case get broke down, she said that this nigga raped her twice in like 3 months span. No. We gotta shut this down. How do you rape somebody and then they go away and then they come back?
And it's crazy because I don't agree because I don't be agreeing with Cameron with a lot of things that Cameron say, but Cameron broke that shit down and it made like complete sense.
Even I think Mace's take was the best take on this subject. Period.
I didn't hear Mace. I heard Cam's take. Cam's take made mad sense.
Mace.
How long is Mace's take?
I'll summarize Mace's take. Take in one sentence. Nigga said, "Yo, if you want to go play in the snow, don't get mad when it's a blizzard."
You know what I'm talking about?
That's it. The nigga said that, and I was like, all right, that's it. Story done.
You got it. You got it.
It's just crazy, bro. Like all the shorties in the world, it's the only thing.
It's crazy.
Nah, he did say more Stanley, but I just
Shorty don't. Go boo. Shorty don't even look like that.
Like just bust it and keep it moving. Like why are you trying to cuff?
OnlyFans is nasty work, fellas.
That's a real issue.
This is how we're gonna wrap up this segment, fellas. Men out there, listen to me. She has an OnlyFans. Keep her on OnlyFans. All right.
Yeah,
that's it.
There you go.
Unless she's giving you a cut of the check.
Now that, that's a different subject. Yeah, that's a different subject. If you could take the situation, then take your shit. You know what I'm saying? But all right.
Hey, yo.
What else is next?
Nasty.
Free Shannon. Black men don't cheat though. By the way, black men don't cheat. By the way, just to let niggas know that.
That's a fact.
So we can clarify that.
We got any music shit?
Music shit.
Straight into...
We can go. No, let's go music. Thug said he was gonna drop. Actually, Thug dropped that track with Future. Hold on, we gotta bump that.
Oh, when
he dropped the video.
When he was talking about Gunna and he was like, I don't fuck with you niggas.
Ooh, he dropped the track and he dropped the interview. Hold on, we got.
He did say some shit about not fucking with niggas.
Hold on.
Spicy.
They're probably gonna block this one.
everybody was like, "Oh, he cool, brother. Oh no, he cool. He don't care that he ratted him out. He don't care that he took a like."
Yo, Lopes, you didn't see the video with him and Future? This is it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
It's the only shit I bumped since I got back.
Don't get us banned though, please.
I heard the record's not that.
We're not gonna get banned, but it's probably gonna go on YouTube. It's fine. Mixed reviews, G.
They was paying homage to Hov and Ye on this, right?
The Waxter.
I bumped it like twice. I think the video's fire though.
Watch the tune.
Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I know what you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend. These fuck niggas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends. Drop top Rolls Royce, I don't know the time, I don't know the name of. Fuck this little bitch last night and this morning, but I don't know the name of. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him, and they fuck that fame up. We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud. Mommy, you a thigh. I don't want shots. Brother, you a rat. My brother. Twin, you a pack. Run through sex. Hey, Louis V slacks. Hermes trench. Swim pool heated. Yeah, she ain't trying to eat it. She ain't trying to what? Shawty, you can beat it. Drink 2 liter, ride a 2-seater, ride with an eater. Calling me Poppy, I'm calling her mommy, and senorita. I ain't been cocky, but I've been putting on essence people. Fuck me good the first day, a nigga might keep her. Blowing money fast like a fucking
Damn, what day is the album drop?
I've been in the trenches filled with hyenas.
I know, I did.
Spider whip that bitch from the side. Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend. These fuck niggas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends.
Hey.
Drop top Rolls Royce, I don't know the kind, I don't know the name of it. Fuck this little bitch last night and this morning, but I don't know the name of it. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him,
be the first 50-year-old trap rapper.
We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud.
You identify my bitch with the AP.
Identify my bitch with an AP.
She got an AP, she is not mine.
I got an AP, she is not mine.
He cold. She belongs to the streets. Spoil little bitch went petty. Rose gold snake, she a betty. Transport far and go slatty. Dogging out a hole like Shaggy. Coulda went spit, went caddy. Pull up, cuddle, we ready. For the out bitch, I'm petty.
You saying still make songs?
First off, gotta go get it. Talk, let's do more spinning. Walk down, shit get drenched. Turn the whole city up lit. Bad bitch coulda went video. Savage, 21 killers. Brad bitch round with the sister. Dog ass hoe, you a thotty.
Cool visual, cool
Bro,
visual.
turn cop, new
Yeah, I think the visual carries the track for sure.
Shoot him in the head, you go. Coulda went fed with bro. Trap nigga living off
The beat's crazy though.
Found him the rose, I don't know. The eaters go everywhere I go.
Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids.
Yeah,
I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent.
So he also dropped the interview.
I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend.
He said, I love people so much to the point that the only thing that will make me not love you anymore is betrayal.
I don't know the kind, I don't know the name of it.
Yo, by
Fuck
the way,
this little bitch last night and this morning, but I don't know the name of it. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about.
May 9th, right?
Mariah the Scientist, she tweeted, I can't wait until May 9th. Please change the date.
This world style, his playfulness.
You know what I mean? So May 9th, allegedly.
Yeah. Word.
According to Mariah the Scientist, is shouty.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see. So who also announced though to make this story a little bit more interesting is Lucci said he got 3 albums ready. And
Okay, I'm here for that.
I'm
here
so-
for that.
so
What?
yo, just stop, G. Just sit
Yo,
this one
G,
out.
you're wild, bro. I'm
G,
here
G,
for you.
G,
I'm
sit this
here
one
for
out.
you.
G, sit this one out.
Outside now. Just be outside and
Nah, just sit this one out,
new
G.
music.
Just sit this.
What?
Just sit this one out.
Go ahead though.
But yeah,
Go
so
ahead, though.
Lucci dropped, but I mean, Jules, I think you would like this conversation, but the comparison is gonna be whose album is better, Thug or Lucci. You know that, right? Like when that drops, that's gonna be like the main comparison. Even though I wish it wasn't that way,
It's gonna be that.
It's gonna be that though. Like I wish it wasn't that way, but that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
and that's perfectly fine though, because all right, this is the thing. Like, yeah, Thug got the hype. Like Thug definitely got the hype with whatever. You got Future behind him. You got all of this behind him. It's a lot going on in Atlanta, like where there was a line drawn where everybody had to pick sides and things like that of that nature. But let's not forget, man, Lucci was going crazy at one point in time.
Lucci was going crazy before he got bagged. So we're gonna see where he's.
I still fuck with Lucci.
Nah, I still fuck with Lucci too.
I fuck with both of them.
You fuck with Lucci more than Thug? Yeah, I fuck with both of them evenly. We'll see though, but that's gonna be the comparison when Lucci drops his album. That's gonna be the comparison, even though it shouldn't be that way. Hopefully they squash their beef or whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. But Brownie, what you mean? Yeah, this ain't it. What you saying that new Thug track? That's your nigga. You the big.
About that,
Yo, play some Lucci shit. I have no idea who Lucci is.
You don't know who Lucci is? Lucci, Letter to the Streets. That's the only thing I can play. I play that all day.
Yeah,
I play that all day. That's my favorite track.
It good?
How old is Lucci? I only listen to 40-year-olds.
Facts.
He's probably up.
Nah. Lucci's probably my age.
I don't listen to babies, bro.
If anything, I'ma grind. Somebody tell them that it's my time. Somebody tell me why they hating on me. Somebody tell them stop hating on me. Yeah. Somebody tell them that I'm not lying. Somebody tell them I will outshine. Anybody think they gon' replace me? You know I am who they say I wouldn't be. Yeah. You know you gotta win.
He sounds like Lowe's.
I promise to go in, I won't lie to your honor. I promise to come in and destroy my opponent. I promise no man want it bad as I want it. Somebody go and tell them that I'm not lying. Somebody tell them I will outshine. Anybody think they gon' replace me? You know I am who they say I wouldn't be. Yeah. Nigga, let's get it on the stud. Nigga, still might judge what you mean. I'm good. I got an ear. But they don't wanna listen. Everything a nigga tell me, I ain't never wanna believe. I got a whole lot of tricks on my fucking sleeve. What would you do if a nigga really ever live? I'm from the slum. We ain't had shit, nigga barely had a crumb. Set 100 bad by 100 round drum. Trying to take some time.
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this, man. Y'all ready for this. But yeah, that's gonna be the comparison though.
He had a whole bar. He said,
Chill the fuck out, Rick. Chill the fuck out. Right, chill the fuck out. This is 7 years old too. That's the crazy part.
Nah, no matter when the fuck he did this shit. Don't ever say this nigga is better than Thug. Get this shit out of here, man.
Nah. Don't disrespect Lucci.
No, what I said is
no Lucci disrespect.
Lucci over Thug.
But yeah, that's gonna be the comparison though. That's gonna be the comparison with Thug drops.
If I'm in a whip, I'm not playing Thug, bro.
Alright, that's it. Music. No. Actually, nah. I gotta play a track. What the fuck's this shit called? This is the type of shit I'm on though. This is the type of shit I'm on. I know you guys don't be outside.
I know. If anything, Loaf should have played Keys to the Streets, but
no. I know. Nah. Keys to the Streets. Keys to the Streets is my shit too. But I'm not gonna lie.
Look, played the song.
Y'all niggas had the chance to play that nigga's best record.
That was my favorite track. But if you wasn't outside at that time, then you wouldn't understand. Y'all niggas was in the crib. You was still on the porch, G. I don't know what to tell you. You was on the porch. I can't bring you back. I can't bring you back 7 years. But what I'm saying is, I can't bring you back 7 years ago.
Somebody say, yo,
no.
That's the record you chose. I
know. I'm gonna play the most impactful to me, but what I'm gonna tell you is I can't bring you back 7 years ago and take you off your porch to come outside to listen to the track. You was on the porch. I can't literally go back 7 years.
You know 2 of his songs.
No, I know both. I know all of his albums. But
he said both.
No, because it is two. It's two. His album is pretty much two main albums.
What's that bar again? What's that crazy bar?
I'm from the slums. But yeah, where's my shit at?
Loaf, don't take this. You don't gotta take this.
Yeah, bro. You think I'm worried about G talking about Lucci? You think that is a conversation that I care about?
Come on, man.
Jules.
Come on, man.
G, how many takes? Who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Who are you listening to 7 years ago?
I feel like those dudes. I feel like those dudes just one take everything. If they fuck up, they just keep it in.
All right.
Hey, yo.
All right. What's the song called? I gotta show y'all yo, bro, I'm grown now, so my shit done changed.
Here we go.
I'm piano.
Nah. I got some other shit. This is my shit right here, bro. This is what I be bumping now.
Live in the building.
Y'all niggas don't know about this right here. Y'all don't be outside, sir.
Where them fans at? Where them fans at?
I don't know. I'm trying to find a video. I got you. Let me see.
What's going on, everybody? 803 First, the kids.
Nah. That didn't mean rip it back.
I gotta find. I gotta see.
Please don't rip it back.
Hey, let me see. Hey, I gotta see this. This is the first time I've seen this. Let me see. Hey.
This shit said boots down.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Nah, definitely his vacation, bro.
No bullshit. This shit had this shit jumping. Everyone knew the song. Everyone knew the dances. I was trying to figure it out.
I'm in the paint. You over here bumping what you was.
Yeah, bro. Like we out here talking. Like you want to talk about hopping off the stoop?
Yo, now I'm international now.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
He's not even doing the dance though. You gotta find somebody doing the dance. The dance is fire.
You don't want to see niggas dancing.
Yo, I know you be in the crib. You don't be outside again. Like I know you in the crib,
not at
nigga.
That function, nigga.
You ain't at the function. You ain't at the function.
Nigga go on vacation, come back and tell everybody they ain't outside. I'm good, man.
Where the fans at? You gotta do a little boom, step, cross back, and then a little. You don't know about that. I can't see your
camera. I hope you didn't get up and do nothing.
I should.
Thank God we can't see your camera, nigga.
What else, man? What else we got? Because I know all you guys want to talk about is.
I appreciate you turning the camera off earlier.
Turn the camera off for what? Oh, in Discord.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. All right, so you want to just talk about Shedeur since he's on the screen type shit?
Hey, yo.
Anything else? Movies, entertainment.
Oh yeah, what show was you talking about?
I forgot what we was even talking about. Yeah, how we even get to that video right there?
We was on music.
A little vibes, a little fan vibes. You guys don't know about. You guys don't got the fans. You don't know where the fans is at.
We went from Lucci. Oh, all right. We went from Thug. That's what it was. All right, Thug to Lucci to. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
The chat talking about Sanders. The chat talking about Sanders.
Sanders, we ready for Sanders already?
Hey yo, listen, but the biggest
W. He said Sanders. He said Sanders. I don't know who that is.
Hey yo, listen, the biggest dub that Shedeur took this weekend was the fact that Shanzia was there. That's the biggest dub.
Yo, that was a nice.
That was a crazy
next morning. You know she cooks up the next morning.
Yo, Los, can I get a round of applause for Shanzia, please? Can I get a round of applause, please?
That was fire.
Have you seen her cooking with that ass? Like, yo,
the prank call was not funny. The prank call was not cool at all.
So I don't give a fuck about anything that happened to homie, but the prank call was definitely the wackest shit. That shit was whack.
Nah, man. Yo, they made way too big of a deal about that. That shit happens 2, 3, 4 times every single draft, and all of a sudden they crying because their boy didn't get drafted. That shit happened to.
I didn't know that.
Like 3 dudes this year. People do that shit all the time, man. And it's like, yo, dudes way too sensitive with the Shedeur shit, bro.
Yo, man.
Definitely way too sensitive with the Shedeur shit. I agree with that.
The nigga apologized, man.
Yo, Shedeur, if you believe that Shedeur, if you believe Shedeur is anything like the way he portrays himself, then you know he doesn't give a fuck about that shit anyway. So we got people crying about it. Not y'all, but people were crying about. They had the kid had to make. Did you see the details of it? It was the defensive coordinator from Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well,
to
even go down even before that, he was Shedeur bought a phone specifically for the draft for the NFL coaches for the draft.
No, they give them out.
Well, he said Boost Mobile gave him a sponsorship for that, but.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the NFL did that.
I don't know.
But
I heard they said that they give the phones out, or they give something out so that everybody has the numbers. They give all the phone number, like whatever number they have that they want to give to the NFL teams. The players give it to the NFL. Then the NFL gives it to the teams. So Shedeur might have had like a burner phone that he gave. So whatever that okay. But I'm saying like the protocol is like the NFL has the numbers and they give it out. So basically the kid, fucking dumbass kid, he steals the number and the only thing they did that was stupid was put the shit on video. They were cooked for that. But this shit happens every single year. This shit happened 2 other times this draft. But it's just like it's low. It's not big pro like Cooper DeJean, the dude who had the pick 6 in the Super Bowl for Philly, the white cornerback. He got prank called last year, and he actually took it way worse than Shedeur did. Shedeur didn't care. Shedeur kind of knew right away. He was like, huh? Like, it's a kid on the phone is to be.
That, yeah.
Like, and then Shedeur right after didn't care. He was like, whatever. And it's like
the video, they didn't make a big deal out of it too. Like even the
so
people
this is
that
the video.
were with them, it wasn't no big deal or nothing either.
This is what
Who's
him.
Zoe Prince.
That's
Talking about Brock Purdy,
for that reason.
It
just pissed me off. No, but the thing is, but the thing is, why get mad? Because they want you to have
who they draft.
They want.
I forgot his name. That quarterback though.
They drafted a quarterback like in the 7th round, right?
Something like that.
But they haven't paid Brock Purdy yet. What do you think that means?
You think that just give the job to one of those? No way, bro.
Brock's getting paid.
No
All right, we'll see.
He's gonna get paid. There's no way he's gonna be making $900K.
You gotta at least come with Buddy's name before you say he's about to take the job, bro.
They making weird moves over there.
Yo, bro, we drafted Jimmy Garoppolo in the middle of Tom Brady's fucking second dynasty, bro. This shit don't mean shit. 7th round. Let's see who he is.
All right,
you don't believe in Purdy. You must have had him in fantasy.
I hear you guys on Purdy, but let's
Purdy. I just know they're hating on him, and they're not gonna pay him, bro. They're not gonna pay him.
Let's stick with Sanders.
But no, we on Sanders. We waiting for you to find the clip of him with the prank phone call, bro. Like,
no,
we trying. Curtis Rourke.
I need to watch the prank.
Curtis Rourke is taking it.
All right, yo, we'll talk about it later, right? Like, back up
this
from
what you want
the
to see?
screen. Take a step back.
This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing?
Yo, he sounds such a dumbass.
Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. Been waiting on you.
Yeah.
Yo, can you pause it real quick? Yo, isn't the other kid? I think they photoshopped the other kid out of the video.
Wait, man.
Oh yeah, he was right here, right?
We're gonna take you with our next pick, man.
Oh, that's crazy. He was right here.
That kid was like, yeah, I don't
have to wait a little bit longer,
shit.
man.
I ain't saying sorry.
Sorry about that.
Because you can see the indent. Look at you can see where the.
Give him jail time. No, he got up. He got up, Breck. He's right here.
Oh, he got up. All
right, they deserve jail time. I ain't fucking with it.
Yo,
lock him up. Lock him up.
Come on,
Karen.
Lock him up.
So people,
Karen. No wonder you like Karen.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up, man.
Jail time is crazy, Lopes.
People actually want the defensive coordinator to get like disciplinary action from Atlanta.
Nah, actually, the funniest shit I seen was hold on.
When Shiloh fired his dad as his agent, that was hilarious.
And then he got signed.
There's like, now that you've gotten rid of Dion, we want to offer you $150,000.
I gotta find.
Nah, so, can we talk about some of the Shedeur stuff? Like, did y'all do the research? Did y'all see some of the shit that they were saying about Shedeur, about like why he fucking rubbed everybody so wrong in his interviews, bro?
Yeah, bro.
So
shenanigans.
So the funniest one to me was they said that one of his interviews he just chirped in the middle and was just like, this ain't gonna work. He just
all the memes was hilarious. All the memes that was making fun of it was funny. But
like no bull though. I feel like he like, it's one thing to be cocky. Like, yeah, you could be cocky, you could be a confident football player and all of that. But when you're over here trying to like carry on with your career in a professional setting, bro, you gotta let that you gotta be able to put that shit to the side, bro, and be professional.
Yeah,
you just gotta be professional. Like, take that shit serious, bro. I get it. You're a talented individual. You're a talented kid. You got bread, whatever the case may be. But when you're in a professional setting, though, you got like show respect, bro. Show respect. These are
But do you think? But do you guys think though? But do you guys think though? But do you guys think
that NIL sucks, bro? It's because these niggas got money now.
But do you think that an interview can be that bad that you don't pick the nigga top 144?
Yes.
Because
football is not basketball. It's very mental, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Very mental, bro. Like, if you can't control a player, bro, why are you gonna give him money.
That's nasty.
Like, why are you gonna?
This is the part that got me the most like confused about how everybody was handling this. It's like there was so many think pieces about this shit, and it was like we were watching it happen. Actually, it wasn't. They were treating it like hypothetical when we were actually real time watching it happen. Like we watched every team say no, 100 plus times, nope, and then somebody finally caved in and grabbed him. There was obviously something going on. So what I seen that some of the things that had the biggest impact was they said they basically like somebody broke it down. They were like, when he came out and said like he came out himself and said, if you're not trying to change your whole culture,
yes,
don't come get me. That's what he said.
Yes.
And I'm not saying there's tons of cocky dudes in the draft that say shit, but
because
you already have your quarterback situation
but do you know he's a top prospect, right? And he knows that he's going to a bad team. So it's not that he's saying he's going to a top team to change their culture. He's saying, you whack ass teams down here, if you guys aren't ready to change your whole fucking culture, don't draft me because I'm here to win. That's what he's saying. That's a winner's mentality. That is what he said.
No. He's what he's doing is saying that I'm coming through
to win
and changing everything.
Yes.
So what I'm my point is this. What I was trying to say is that when you say something like that, you're alienating anybody who has a quarterback situation that they're comfortable with, right? Because now you're down to, you basically, I think you could look at it like 25 teams that aren't necessarily actively looking for a starting quarterback. Why would you want to draft Shedeur Sanders if he's saying shit like that? Like, you might think that he obviously wasn't viewed after everything was said and done as a day one franchise quarterback in the eyes of the GMs. Whether it was his attitude or whatever you want to say, they didn't want this guy leading their team, so they didn't take him. So now you fall into the category where you're a backup, like you're getting drafted to be developed. Why would you want to pick Shedeur Sanders with all the fucking shenanigans that he's bringing along with you if he's going to be your backup? So that's the whole thing. What I'm saying is like, you're basically, no, but listen, the whole thing is like, people are looking at like 144 picks. Oh, he went 144 picks.
Yes,
no,
but they still, yes, it is.
But listen, there's realistically only 4 or 5 teams that were going to pick him anyway.
So
it's just going around. It's just going around until you get back to those teams. It doesn't matter. The number doesn't matter. The Patriots wasn't picking them. The Chiefs wasn't picking them. Ravens not picking them. So all those picks that they're adding on to this.
Why wouldn't the Patriots pick them though? But why wouldn't the Patriots?
They already have a quarterback.
You wouldn't pick him as you wouldn't put him as you wouldn't put him as a backup quarterback for the Patriots.
You should have just kept Joe Milton then. Y'all should have just kept Joe.
Honestly, Lopes, like you gotta understand, like unlike basketball. Look, unlike basketball, like organizational, like the way your organization operates is important, and it matches. It has to match up with the player. So like basketball, you can do all this antics, like you can be yourself. Essentially, like it's a lot more of a progressive league too. But like even outside
not that I can't be myself. That's crazy.
I'm just saying it's just football is different. You've played football, you know how football is different.
Yeah, it is different, but you also football is just like every other fucking sport or every other company in the world, bro. It's fucking deliverables. Like, what are you delivering? What is your fucking value? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you perform either way, when the lights is on? That's what matters. To me, that's what matters.
Either way, bro. What Record's saying either way is like there's only certain teams that actually need to.
No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I'm having a conversation.
No, waste or use a draft pick for a quarterback.
No, I get it.
So
but what I'm saying is, if I'm the Patriots,
5 teams. So let's say there's only 5 teams that need a quarterback or that have plans of drafting a quarterback. So like, is it that 30 teams passed up on them, or is it that 5 teams passed up on them? Like, what's the number?
That's the whole thing. So like,
but
the team that ended up
like people are blowing it out of proportion. Like,
but you guys
want
to know the real conspiracy though?
Didn't need him, nigga. They're not gonna waste a pick on somebody they don't need. So the teams that needed him passed up on him mad times.
All right, ready?
And it's only a couple of them.
This is what really happened. I got the real job of what really happened. I'll put y'all on. I got y'all. All right, so part of the trade with the Jags, the rest of the owners, right? They all came together and they said that they have to trade away the second pick, allowing the Jags to pick Travis Hunter. And then the secret part of the deal is the Browns get the right to draft Shedeur whenever they want, saving money after the Watson deal.
Boom.
Yo, I know the conspiracies be conspiracying, but that's what happened, man.
Why didn't they wait to the 7th round?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
because they did it in the 5th round. They did it in the 5th round because they did it in the 5th round because Trump said these niggas is dumb and they need to draft them now. And then Trump was going, investigate the whole shit.
So what people don't understand too is like it's funny. We was just talking about Brock Purdy, and he's a perfect example of a guy that's like not the greatest athlete. He doesn't have the highest skill set, but guess what? He's willing to listen, learn the playbook, and fit into an offense, and just basically do what he has to do.
I hear you, my nigga, but that shit don't work in the NFL, not as a quarterback. Fitting in don't work as a quarterback, bro. Fitting in don't work for a quarterback, bro.
That's what you don't understand.
Fitting in is like a guard, a tackle. The quarterback don't fit in, bro.
They almost won the chip with a quarterback that was just fitting in, bro.
You also have to break down that Shedeur ain't like some generational physical talent either, bro.
That's what I mean. He has no like relatively speaking, he doesn't really have an arm.
All right, bro.
I think Mac Jones had more rushing yards than him in his senior year.
He's not an athlete on the ground.
But how does nigga say
crazy scrambler? He's not. People keep saying Lamar Jackson got drafted. Those dudes was better than this dude. Like when in college, so it doesn't even matter. Like you already knew Lamar Jackson had these physical attributes that no matter what, he was gonna play something in football and he was gonna be good at it. So you know what I mean? Like Shedeur's not that.
Yeah,
go watch the tapes.
Watching it right here.
With the 144th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select
Play the tapes.
Shedeur Sanders.
Give me all the highlights that are not to Travis Hunter.
Listen to the reaction.
How many of those he got?
Yo, man. Shout out my nigga getting drafted, bro.
So shout out to him for getting drafted, but we're not gonna sit here and act like
Shiloh.
So another thing I seen was that the Colorado had the most fucking wide receivers picked in the whole draft.
What?
Colorado had the most wide receivers picked in their entire draft.
The state of Colorado or Colorado State?
No, Colorado.
Bro, we're having a conversation about Shedeur. But who threw them the ball?
That's not a real stat.
It is. That is a real stat.
Because there was no other teams that had the only other team that had multiple was Iowa State. Everybody had two, nobody had three.
What about the marketing value that this nigga Shedeur brings, bro? He's already number 3 top sold jersey. He's already pinned on the NFL. NFL got him pinned.
Why you don't want a backup quarterback like this, bro? Like this is how the NFL works. You don't want your backup.
It's gonna force him to the front no matter what you have going on.
So NFL don't work out for money. So now NFL don't work out for money.
Are we talking about money? Or we talking about talent here? What are we talking about? Money or talent? Which one?
It's whatever.
Tomato. If you ain't got no talent, you ain't making no money. Like. What we talking about here?
He was making more in college than he's about to make in the NFL, bro.
What you mean, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are we talking about? Don't talk about the bag man.
Don't do that. It's a new NFL.
Don't talk about the bag man himself. Don't talk about the bag man himself. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We can't do this shit.
Yo, I know what NFL. They already know one little case of CTE and he's straight AB. So they just like, you know what? We ain't even gonna do it.
All right,
come on, man.
This is a great comparison right here, bro. So you're telling me, all three of y'all. I just want to hear y'all. You're telling me Shedeur's not better than any of these niggas right here? Like he couldn't have got picked by the Saints.
He's probably better than all of them except
y'all know football. I don't.
The only comparison is one guy though. It's the guy who got picked.
Yeah.
So who got picked? Which one?
Tyler Stowe, whatever. Tyler Stowe.
Tyler Sharpe got picked. He got picked. I don't think he's better than Shedeur.
And he was the one that threw the ball in the dirt in the combine.
Go ahead, throw that video up.
I don't have the video, but I remember we played it last week on the pod. No, we played it last week on the pod anyways. I'm just saying the nigga threw the ball in the dirt, and that's the nigga that goes before him. Come on, bro. The conspiracy is conspiracy.
Show some of Shedeur's combine real quick.
He wasn't at the combine. He's rich.
Exactly.
So now we're unraveling some things.
What you unraveling? You unraveling that? You unraveling a nigga that already proved himself.
Hold on.
He's not too good to go to the bro.
Why didn't he go to combine then?
Why did he go to the combine? Why does he need to go? He just go ahead, Jules.
Because he's like every other player. He needs to go.
Obviously needed to go.
Nigga skips combine every year. Carl, how are you related to this nigga, bro?
Carl, please.
He threw at the pro day. Thank you. Oh my
niggas like who? Yo, Carl. Niggas like who? I want to see names. Are they Shedeur Sanders? Are they people with mediocre talent?
No. Mediocre talent is crazy.
Jamar Chase skipped combine. So we're gonna compare Jamar Chase to Shedeur Sanders. That's what we doing now.
Can't do that.
Jamar Chase is arguably the best wide receiver in college history, bro.
Like that's what we're doing. Malik Nabers. That's what we're doing. Malik Nabers. Like we naming guys that everybody knew were gonna be studs. We're naming guys that everybody knew were gonna be studs. There was no question.
See, now you want to bring it here. Now this is what you want to bring it to.
What I want. It's cool when they do it. It's cool when Eli do it. It's cool.
We're talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Yo, bro, legendary, man. Just know them niggas legendary, man. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just remember.
Just don't throw a shot at the dude who showed up to the combine and met with all the teams and did all the shit when the other dude was.
The whole point of that post was niggas was talking shit about Dion, saying Dion was saying he didn't want his son to go to certain places, but. Archie Manning, which is Eli and Peyton's father, did the same shit when it was their time to get drafted. But we ain't gonna talk about it. I got the blenders on for a reason.
Job interview, if you don't show up for the job interview, how you supposed to get the job, bro?
What you mean if you don't show up for the job interview? Who said he didn't show up to the interview? Who said he didn't show up to the interview? He showed up to every interview.
He walked halfway. He walked out of one halfway through.
No, we didn't.
Niggas don't talk.
No, we didn't.
You don't think niggas don't talk?
That's a rumor that was spreaded. That didn't happen.
On, if it's on the pod, it ain't a rumor, dog.
It's a rumor. Who said it? Where's the facts at? That he walked out.
Alternative facts.
Listen. Just listen. I have all the stories, bro. If you want to hear the stories. So this is one of the things, like an exact specific example of one of the things that they didn't like. They try to, when they go into these things, they try to show the quarterbacks like certain plays where they'll try to, they want to see how they think. Like they want to break it all down, like to see like how they think on the fly. Like they'll tell them, like, I don't know if you ever seen John Gruden do the Gruden
quarterback quotes. Yeah, I seen it.
So they said one of the things that Shedeur did was that sometimes they'll show bad plays to the players. They'll pull up like their worst plays and they'd be like, watch this play. And it'll be like a horrible read or something, and then they see like what happened here, and the player will be like, so they said they did that to Shedeur, and he was like absolutely not having it in one of the interviews. Like he was like don't, I don't want to see this. Like, and they're like, yo, we just like want to know like what you saw in the play. And then they said they were specifically putting things into the tape, like errors into the tape to see if he was paying enough attention to realize like. Or to answer the questions, and he just was like, and then they said he was like playing music through his headphones, like he had his headphones on his neck, like playing music out loud at one of the interviews. Like the interviews, there's not like, it's not a conspiracy. This isn't a generational talent guy. This is a good player who should have got drafted higher than he was. If he showed up to these interviews and took the shit serious, he would have went in the first or second round. But if you show up to these things and you act like these guys don't, this isn't like a boys club owner thing where the fucking 32 teams like talk about this shit, it has an impact. Like there's reason. So every other player, so we can even talk about this when we get into the Patriots draft. Like there's players that we drafted that went 100 slots below where they should have went, and there's certain reasons for it. You have like off-field stuff. You have interview stuff. Like, but for some reason, this one guy, it just can't. Like, none of this stuff can happen because everybody fucks with him. If nobody cared about him, then we wouldn't even hear the story at all. Like if Quinn Ewers,
but
drop the fucking bomb on him, Rex.
No, that was fire.
Drop the fucking
that was
bomb
fire.
on him,
That was cute. I like it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna give you the opposite side. I'm gonna give you the opposite side of that. No. Yo, G, sit this one out. Sit this one out, G.
One more thing. Quinn Ewers was projected to be like a top 7 pick, bro, coming into the season, right? Quinn Ewers. He got offered a $7 million NIL to come back to college, right? He had some injuries, but he has enough. He has way more like competitive tape than Shedeur Sanders. Like as far as like he's played
who's
for
this guy
Texas.
Again? Say this again.
Quinn Ewers. He was coming into this year. He was projected to be like the 7th pick. He went in the 7th round, bro. He turned down $7 million off the NIL to go to a different school to transfer out because it was the Arch Manning's era beginning in Texas. So he turned out $7 million. He got drafted in the 7th round, bro. He was supposed to be a first-round pick, and he got drafted in the 7th round.
Why?
His situation just played out more in the actual season itself. But that's a guy who like was expecting. He obviously, if he knew he was going to be a 7th round pick, he could go back. He'd probably go back, take the 7 M's, go to school, and then come back next year and be a 1st-round pick. But he didn't do that. But like, it's just like nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about any other player who dropped below their ADP. You could say like whatever you thought they was going to be, like to throw a fantasy tournament.
But okay. So we had a conversation. Okay, so we was talking about this. We've been talking about this fucking draft for like since the pod started, right? And you know, G, Brownie, a couple people said he's going to fall at the 1st round. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. But 5th? Right. What you just said to me was a great take, but doesn't explain why he didn't go in the 2nd or 3rd. Or 2nd, honestly.
Yo, Lopes, how does that not explain it if he just explained it?
Because it doesn't. It explains why you wouldn't grab him in the 1st round and why you wouldn't waste the 1st round draft pick. But at the end of the day, this is business. This is like trying to win a football game. Like you're gonna put that to the side.
Just a question. Do you think by chance that the NFL communicates with each other and then someone's like, "Yeah, we're not grabbing him." And
of course they do. That's the whole point of the conspiracy part of it. And it's saying that they talk about it, and then they drag his name through the mud and put out false stories.
Yeah, but
it's false stories.
They don't need to do that though. They don't need to do that. But if they know, if a team knows that he's gonna be there, why would they waste a pick? They're like, oh, we know that these guys aren't gonna take him right now. We can wait. Why would we reach for him if we know? Because the league talks,
and that's what I'm trying to say. They're not going to reach. So not the
conspiracy
first,
or not.
40,
conspiracy or not.
So the NFL. So this is the question. This is the question.
Like we don't like
this is the question. So the NFL.
We want to know why you don't like him.
So
we wouldn't like that either.
So I want all 3 of you guys just answer this question. Was the NFL out to get Shedeur Sanders? Yes or no?
No.
If they were out to get him, they would have got him in the 1st round, right?
This nigga. Now this nigga's partying.
Nah.
So no,
I agree with the chat that it had to do with
you gotta take accountability, bro. Nobody takes accountability, man. That's the problem.
Jules, what about you?
But it was Dion too, though.
Jules hasn't said anything about this topic.
Dion said a lot about it too.
I've said what I had to say. I feel they just gave that boy a message, bro. Like, stay humble.
All right. What about you, G?
I think. What
about you, G?
Dion, what he said too, though. Dion, what did Dion say about the whole shit? Like before,
Dion just said he didn't want him to go to certain teams.
He said a lot, bro. He said a ton of shit. He was replying to people on Twitter talking about, "Yo, my kid's gonna be drafted top 5. When your kid gonna be drafted?"
Another thing. I just started this right now. Do you remember when I was telling y'all about like how when we were doing these pods, Shedeur was like a couple of them. Shedeur was mocked to go to the Giants. There was no question about it.
Yes.
And then we were talking about Abdul or Travis. That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
Like who's gonna fall? Is it gonna be Abdul or Travis? And then everything changed. And part of the reason why I was saying it was like, is Shedeur did that interview with Gilly, bro, and he basically. So imagine this. So imagine the Giants not only don't pick Shedeur in the first pick, Then when it's their turn to pick a quarterback, they take the other fucking quarterback, the Jackson Dart. You don't think that him going on that interview and talking about like how I'm gonna be on the Giants, basically saying to Gilly that he's gonna be on the Giants. You don't think they see that shit and be like, the fuck is this dude talking about? Like, he ain't gonna be like.
All right, we're gonna end up Shedeur. All y'all niggas that's Team NFL, this is y'all niggas handshake, and I could tell in real life this is really how you guys. This is how you guys link up.
What's wrong with you, bro? Something is wrong with you, fam.
This is y'all niggas,
something's
man.
wrong with you.
Nah,
that's how y'all. This is haters link
let
up.
it sit on replay too.
Haters link up. That's y'all niggas.
Let it sit on replay.
I'm out of here. That's y'all handshake.
Yo, I have a.
Now that you posted
let's
that,
talk about the NFL. Let's go to NFL.
Lopes, I got an idea.
Let's go to. What's up? Talk to me.
I got an idea. So I got the rec report today, right?
Yep. Go ahead. Let's go into the rec report. Let's work.
I go into the details of the Patriots, right? And then we can end it with Celtics and go right into NBA, bro. Because we got a lot to talk about.
We can
NBA.
still gotta do the draft as well, though. Like, do we want to talk about the draft in general first, and then we go into the rec report?
Man, I'm just quick. Cover Pat's draft. I need the top 5 picks and some highlights.
My Pat's draft recap is basically the entirety of the rec report.
All right, cool. So just let's do that then.
If you want to keep going with the Patriots draft, then we can end it with Celtics and then get right into NBA, bro.
Let's start with the draft in general. How'd you guys feel about Travis trade with the Browns? Like, what'd you guys think about that? Did you guys think the Browns should have made that trade?
That was a great trade. That was a great trade for the
Jags. For the Jags or the Browns?
For the Jags.
Okay.
Yeah, the Browns. It was a great trade for the Browns initially, and then they absolutely fumbled the rest of their draft.
Yeah.
Absolutely fumbled. But they picked 2 quarterbacks and 2 running backs, bro.
Yeah.
Graham is a good player, but the rest of the draft fumbled bad, bro. Like, and I know they get a pick next year, but to give up Travis to get that in return and then end up just leaving the draft with that group of guys, I don't think it was.
I like what the Jags did good. The Jags did good in the draft, I feel like.
The Jags are doing what I think a lot of teams do when they're on like a crossroad with their quarterback. Like, they gave him the bread. He has the bread. Trevor Lawrence, I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have a bona fide. They drafted last year, fucking Thomas, right? Brian Thomas, an absolute phenomenal player, super stud receiver, gonna be a Pro Bowler. Like, he's gonna be a 12 to 1600 yard guy. So now, not only so you see that, and you still didn't have like the success as a team because there was a little. I mean, like, so basically the whole point is coming into this year to just double up with the weapons. So now you give them the best prospect in the draft, the best like offensive prospect in the draft, like on the skill side, and then you have to pair with Thomas. It's like now it's like, all right, Trevor, we're giving you the weapons, so you got to show us what you're made of if you can take us to that next level, or else they're gonna have to start thinking about the next guy over there. That's what I think. So I think it was a great move, and I think it was like put a little pressure on his back too, because he's not gonna have any excuses now going forward.
But Rec, is Travis Hunter the best wide receiver that was in the draft?
I mean, consensus wise, yeah. Consensus wise, he's the best.
What?
So who would you say is better? Who would you say is better than Travis?
Better than Travis?
So don't say Ted, because it's not Ted. Who else?
He's a physical specimen.
But Ted don't run routes like Travis. Travis is probably the best route runner in the entire draft.
But the Jags said that he's going to be able to play both sides of the ball, though.
Come on. Don't do that. That's the reason why he's so good at playing cornerback, because he knows the route. He knows all the route trees, and that's why he can stick with the. That's why you would have to be the best. You would have to be a certain level of elite. If you're playing two ways, if you're playing fucking wide receiver and cornerback at an elite level, he's PFF graded top 5 in both in college. Like, you have to know your shit, bro. His route running, he's not 6'4". He's not the fastest dude out there. He didn't run the fastest 40. That's the but it's almost like it's not. I'm not saying he's Justin Jefferson, but Justin Jefferson had similar measurables to him, and Justin Jefferson ends up being one of the best receivers in the league. Travis's routes are nasty. So so what do you think? Who do you think Ted's better than Travis?
I would say Travis is a better route runner, but as far as like getting the ball, Ted.
But Ted, see, the thing is, Ted, the way Ted plays, he kind of has to go and get the ball because he's not that fast. Yeah, because he's not really separating. So a lot of his catches.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Ted's a beast, and I wouldn't have been mad if we ended up with Ted. I'm ecstatic by the way the draft ended up. By the way, we can break it all down in a second. But who else would it be besides Ted?
But real quick.
You're talking about Golden, maybe?
To go on Travis, to stay on Travis real quick.
He's nasty.
Does Travis, so the Jags did say Travis was going to play both sides of the ball. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Let's actually watch this clip real quick.
Got you, right? And I don't mean like we've acquired you. I mean, we got you. It's like we're supporting. You got a bold-ass vision for what you want to do on planet Earth. Yes, sir. And we got a bold-ass vision for you.
I can tell you. Bold move. Trust me, I believe in you.
You know what I mean? But we got you. Like, so when you get out here, when you get with your teammates,
this dude who's talking is like he sounds like he should be like running one of those super churches. You know the mega churches?
I know. I could just talk about chill out, Rick. The guy's just telling him that we drafted you to play both sides of the ball. So
but that dude be doing that. He be motivating the fuck out of everybody, bro. Like, so there's a crazy little breakdown with him and Travis.
I don't want to have a too long of a conversation on it, but what do you guys think about him playing both sides of the ball, like in the NFL? Like they're saying they're gonna let him do it.
He's gonna do it, but he's gonna be a wide receiver mainly, and I think he's gonna be like a nickel dime cornerback. If ideally plays up, because that's how he played in college. He was an inside cornerback. He was like a slot corner. He didn't really play outside a lot. So if you're gonna utilize the skill set the best way, that's to have because he's a playmaker. He's a playmaker, and then covering. I mean, this is the NFL. The slot guys. Some of these guys line up slot full time. Some of these elite receivers, they're not all X receivers. So having a guy who can cover the slot, like you might even have game to game. Like you might that's another thing that I don't think anybody's really touched on. So like let's say like you were going into a game, right? And you were saying like you were gonna do like 50-50, right? Like you were gonna play him 50-50 at all situations. You know, get him out on defense, get him out there on offense, 60-40, whatever. Yep. Let's say you have like a matchup where
your cornerback's getting cooked.
And so then now you can adjust it. Yeah. And you can be like, you're going to play 60-40 defense today. You're going to play 70-30
depending on the matchup.
Defense.
That makes perfect sense.
Because you're shutting down. It's a lot more.
It's a lot more schemes.
Who's like a top slot guy? Who's like a top
slot receiver?
Top slot. Like a Cooper Kupp, something like that. Cooper Kupp type. Like somebody, even just somebody who's quick, shifty, like how I'm trying to think of like who. Like I would even say like maybe like Diggs. Like let's say like he just has a good matchup and he's playing Patriots and he's got a good matchup on Diggs. And it's like, yo, we're gonna take some of your wide receiver reps down because we need you out here shutting him down. So but he ain't gonna shut down Diggs. Let me chill out. I shouldn't have used that as an example.
No, definitely don't. G says St. Brown, my nigga G's on the pod or he in the chat.
St. Brown's cooking him.
Perfect example. But you want to know who else is cooking him on tape? The Patriots' third round pick, Kyle Williams.
All right, because you was looking for a shifty slot.
I know, but you pausing or you chatting?
Pause.
Yeah. Any other things that
no matter where I'm at, type shit. You know what I mean?
Any other things
that's
that you
a perfect example. I said, I got you.
Got you from the chat.
So I don't know if y'all see Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
How he got drafted by the Giants and then he made a little statement about
Emmitt Smith.
He was trying to take LT's number.
LT, yeah, James Song. No,
LT wasn't jacking him.
But then they tried. Some people tried to clown him, and he didn't go along with it. He kind of just shut it down. He was like, I'm not here for that. So I actually think he handled it well, like, because you know how the internet be. It's like you asking LT for his number, and he says no. Like they're laughing, and he's just like, yo, he's like, I'm just glad I got to talk to him. Like I'm just happy. I'm just happy he answered my call. Like
real life answers type shit.
Real life answer though. Like I'm still alive. You ain't taking my number. Hell no. I worked hard for my shit.
LT's really like, I don't even think he should even ask that number if you knew who LT was.
But hold on, one more thing. So Cam Ward was the number 1 pick, and he went to Tennessee, and there was a kind of a cool moment where he was at his press conference, and if you know anything about Cam Ward, if you've seen any of his shit, he's like, he actually had a whole like bunch of videos with Shedeur where all he was doing was just
friends.
Yeah, I seen
cool. But all he was doing was shitting on Shedeur's work ethic.
Yeah.
Like every video was just him complaining about why Shedeur taking a rest, why you already sweating. Like
he said you ain't get better today.
I'm actually the thing that's just Shedeur shit is getting me tight, and I will get on your side was this is he did take a lot of shine away from Ward. Like he did take a lot of the attention that was supposed to go towards him, and I think it's gonna actually put more of a battery in his back. I don't want to piggyback off that, but I don't want to get like racial or nothing. But like everybody's like, oh, it's a race thing, but it's like, yo, the number 1 pick was a black quarterback. So and it goes back to what Lopes is saying. It's like you can't even celebrate that shit because everything Shedeur. It's like, chill out.
You know what I mean?
Don't
it's
do
like,
that. Don't disrespect the family. Don't disrespect the family though. Don't disrespect the family. Like don't disrespect the family.
The thing I was saying was that Warren Moon came out because Warren Moon's number is retired, and that was the number Cam Ward won, and they were like he was doing his introductory press conference, and Warren Moon came out and surprised him, and he had the jersey in his hand. He was basically going to let him wear the number that he retired. So it was like the complete opposite of LT. So he was like, Cam, like, I'm giving you your jersey. I'm taking it out of retirement so you could have it. So it was kind of a dope moment.
Fire.
So what does Ward do?
Hoop.
What does Ward do?
Yeah.
Offensive.
What does he do this season as a rookie?
Offensive rookie of the year.
Probably. I probably agree with that. I mean, Gentry's gonna have a lot of opportunity in.
That was the next question. I just learned about Gentry. I'm not gonna lie.
Gentry's gonna have a lot of opportunity.
I just learned about Gentry.
Yo, Jules.
He's gonna bring up Gentry. Yo, Rec. Save this for your report, bro.
No, I'm just gonna ask you one question. I'm just gonna ask you a question because and I'm not even trying to be a dickhead, but listen, who can you name one receiver from Tennessee?
No, I can't.
I used to, and then they traded him.
Calvin Ridley.
Ridley's there.
Ridley.
Yeah,
all right. That's
I had him on my fantasy squad. Do you remember that?
Yeah, bro.
You remember that?
Don't do that, Jules. Don't fucking do that.
Not the fantasy.
Don't do that. Not right now.
Tyler Boyd. Shout out to the chat, Tyler Boyd. But do you think that's enough? Do you think that that's enough to get him enough with that the way that their team is built? I'm not sure.
Yo, record.
But they got Tyler.
Don't try to Uno reverse this shit. I'm asking the questions, record.
Let me read this off to Rec, please.
Go ahead.
I got him. The depth chart. It goes Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
Traylon Burks.
Tony Pollard's a running back, bro.
So, what do you don't throw the running backs?
Throw the ball to running backs.
They don't help quarterbacks.
But I hear you because your question was wide receiver. I hear you, Rec.
I know. I'm just saying. We're just talking about offense. His side of the ball. This is who.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead, G.
Traylon Burks. They got the Okongwu dude who's decent.
He's not decent.
But how's their line? How's their defense?
These aren't good players. Don't act like they're good.
The team's ass. I'm just talking shit. The team's ass.
All right. Yeah, because that's what matters.
Ridley's the only dude. But I'll tell you this. Here's the thing, though. Like, before CJ Stroud pulled up, Nico was just another guy. CJ Stroud turned him into a star. So you never know, man. I believe in Cam. I think Cam's nice, but I could see Genty or even Travis taking that just off of like name recognition, because if you as we're saying, number 1 pick barely even getting talked about. They're talking about the dude who got picked 155. before the dude who got picked number 1 because he just here to ball. Like he's not here for none of that other shit, bro. So we went through the first 3 picks.
Let's do this real quick.
Pause.
Let's do this.
Cleveland is up 119 to 69 right now.
Jesus.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When we get to NBA, I'm gonna talk to you guys how much shenanigans the NBA is and how that shit gets me tight. I've been already said that, but we'll get to the NBA in a second. But Rec, before we get there, I seen this right here. It said 8 draft grades, right? And the Patriots are on this. But before we get to the Patriots, did you like anyone else's drafts?
No, I'm playing. You asking Rec?
What's it called? Who? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, bro, you guys literally don't know anything. You guys are literally just Patriots or die.
No, it's not that. I mean, I'm not breaking down.
You don't have to break down. I just said out of these teams right here. Did you like any the 6 teams? Did you guys like anything?
Seahawks cooked a little bit.
Did anyone else cook besides the Patriots?
I think Dallas had a decent draft, right?
All right, I know what we want. I know what everyone wants. All right, I'll give it to you guys. All right. Everyone wants the Rec Report with the Patriots. Here we go.
Patriots. All right, listen.
Let's do the Rec Report. Let's do it. Talk to us.
Let me go on mute, nigga.
Before we even get into this shit, I just need you all. Everybody needs to, because I already did this. You gotta call everybody that you know that might not be like locked in. Like if you're locked in, you know a couple people around you that's not 100% locked in. You need to call all those people and let them know that we are back.
Literally, that's every single comment I read yesterday and today. I was literally like at the airport looking at the comments. Every single comment.
Put that meme up with you from the wire that says what the Patriots had. That says
the dude said that would only go to Patriots game because to go 5 hours early to tailgate and then go in at halftime. You gotta call those dudes. Tell them that we're back. We're going in first quarter now. We're back at the first quarter.
First quarter. Oh shit.
See,
we got.
So I'm gonna tell you this like this. So when we talked about this last time, when I got the word that Shedeur wasn't the pick, which I think I did say this a little while ago, a couple episodes ago, and I told y'all that we were locked in with Will Campbell, and everybody was like,
No. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You legit had the whole draft. Like, you broke down the draft, like, exactly the way it was going to go. Like, I was watching that shit at the bar on vacation, and I was literally like, yo, Rex said this, then this. And I was like, yo, this thing is literally just broke it down, and it's exactly how it was going to happen. I'm not going to lie. You broke down the whole shit perfectly. Like, no cap.
The only 2 players besides the point where it didn't really count, which I would say, like, when we picked the kicker, the only player out of those first isolates, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picks? There was only 2 players who I didn't mention, and it was because I mentioned other guys. So that was Kyle Williams, who I'm ecstatic about. That I didn't know that we were really gonna have a chance to pick him, to be honest. And then Craig Woodson, because I don't think a lot of people thought that he was a guy that was gonna get picked at where he got picked. But we'll break down the whole thing real quick. So first pick, Will Campbell, bro. And I know a lot of people, and I think I saw that dude. I think his name's Flight. He's like a YouTuber. He usually does Steph Curry stuff.
Yeah. But what the fuck did he say about the Patriots?
He's a Patriots fan, right?
Yeah. He's funny.
So this right here. So we drafted Will Campbell, and I told you, I broke the whole shit down about how I'm on board with the Will Campbell picks.
You told us. You told all of us.
So when we pick Will Campbell,
not out the nose is crazy.
He's watching. The dude Flight's watching, and he's kind of like, he's not really feeling it, right? Until he does this shit. Until he says, "I'ma die out there for y'all." Like, I'ma die out there for y'all.
Who, Campbell said
and
that?
then he was like, that's a good fucking pick. Like, that's what Will Campbell said. Yeah. Will Campbell started crying because here's the thing. He was crying, and there was only about 5 criers. I don't know if y'all watched the whole draft. There was only about 5 criers. There was a lot of people, but
we're not counting the criers. Now we counting the criers.
Now we had 2 criers.
The cry is matter, bro.
The criers?
See, criers, bro. I
cried
want to see the
too.
criers.
I'm 3. I cried.
All criers matter.
I want criers.
I cried.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now. So you had a guy. I talked about. Sorry, we're not gonna go into all this. We had a guy who was consensus the number 1 lineman in the draft until they pulled up the measuring tape and said your arms are too short. Completely ignoring the fact that the whole reason that we're looking at left tackle is because our left tackle who has monstrous arms is trash.
But keep
and
it a
our
buck,
left
though,
guard
Rec.
who has monstrous
Rec,
arms
keep it a
is
buck,
trash.
though.
Arms.
Rec.
Motherfuckers have 35.5-inch arms and they suck, bro. So all of a sudden, arms that matters. So
are you not gonna blame?
Hold on. They tried to shut my man down because of one measurable.
No, but
and they
Rec,
ignored.
why are you talking to us though? Why are you talking to us? Jules is the one that broke the story. No one in the lobby talk. No one in the lobby talk knew what the fuck the T-Rex story was until Jules brought it up. So talk to Jules. Don't talk to us. Don't talk to the chat. Don't talk to G. Don't talk to me. Talk to Jules.
You have a dude who started 38 games and allowed 3 sacks. You have an All-American, and they pull out measuring tape, and they tell him he can't play in the position that before the measuring tape was pulled out, they were all saying that he was the top lineman in the draft. They tried to tear his ass down, bro, and then he gets picked, and he breaks down because of all the hard work. You could tell that he actually could feel it all. Everybody else is dancing. All the other picks, Cam Boyd walks out. Travis Hunter's dancing, and Abdul Carter, they're all fine. This dude comes out and he's like, they saw it. They didn't let that shit fucking like defer the pick, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
Like they so now here's what this did. So now you have the biggest hole on the team, which was left tackle. And again,
I thought you said hole for a second. My fault, but go ahead.
The biggest hole on the team was left tackle. Okay. The biggest problem on the team is the offensive line. And the most important position on the offensive line when you have a quarterback who's a right-handed quarterback is left tackle, blind side.
Yep. Blind side, yep.
So just the other thing, one more time. The reason why we were replacing our left tackle is because our left tackle, who has 2.5 inches arm length on Will Campbell, was trash. So maybe arms ain't the only thing that matters. Jeez. Joe Thomas, Hall of Fame, had 33-inch arms too. And Matt Light. You guys remember Matt Light?
Yeah, legend.
The fuck? 33-inch arms, bro. So this is what happened. We pick Will Campbell, and you fill the biggest hole on the team. You create the most competitive team going into next year when you make that pick. And now what you can do is instead of having to chase an offensive tackle later on like some other teams, like we can go into that later, the Bengals had to chase every pick. That's why they had one of the worst drafts out of all the teams. We got to pick the best available players because we filled the hole early. So instead of getting like a Jalen Carter, we're able to fucking and then having to chase offensive tackle in the second round. Now we're able to pick up Travion Henderson, and oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys are hip to Travion Henderson.
I'm not hip to any of these niggas. I'm not gonna lie. So talk to me.
Travion Henderson. This is the pick that I said I couldn't believe because I thought he was going 33 when the second round started. I thought he was going first off the board. I couldn't believe that he was still on the board. This dude is an absolute like monster playmaker, and he is the perfect Josh McDaniels running back.
You want to play some highlights or no? Is it worth
I will. No. I'll play some highlights. I definitely gotta play some highlights. I don't know who this nigga is.
All players highlights. Go crazy.
Okay, let me see.
Yo, I'm gonna give you that rec. You know all the measurements.
You say pause, G. Holy fuck.
So Travion averaged seven yards a carry last year in a 2 rotation running back system. He had 1,000 yards.
Why did the Patriots drop this highlight tape? That's kind of crazy. New England Patriots dropped this highlight tape.
Play it. It's gonna
be
niggas is ready, bro. That just tells you.
I gotta listen to music. I gotta see the music they played. Let's turn it up. Let me see the energy they got. Okay.
Watch this motherfucker.
Okay, let's see. I'm feeling the energy. Okay. That's an easy catch. That's an easy catch though, but okay. I can't give him credit for that.
Running back, bro.
Catch the fucking ball. That was a great throw. Alright, bad choice of music though. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they had me, but
not every. What did you, Loves? You be picking the worst shit though.
Okay, this is the Patriots, nigga.
What the fuck is
the Patriots made this. This is New England Patriots dropped this 3 days ago.
Yo, we don't want that. We want that N1 mix.
Yeah, we need the N1. This is definitely watered down. Definitely watered down vibes. I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely watered down.
The ABC
Patriots
looks like the same game.
No, this is Patriots.
Yeah, that was one game right there. Look.
Patriots.
Number three, right there.
The first one?
That's best year. Back in 21, almost 1,300 yards.
Okay, there we go. Break off. Okay.
Henderson down the sideline. That goes out of bounds. He's going to run first down.
Let's see.
I see the burst.
Give again.
Henderson.
I got to see more, Red. Come on. You got to break one off for at least 30, 40. At least.
I sent the highlight reel.
You sent the
He
highlight
averaged
reel?
7 yards. He averaged 7 yards a carry in his career, bro. I mean, in last season, he averaged 6.5 yards.
He got wheels. He got some wheels.
Okay, I see it.
He's arguably the most explosive player out of any of the skill positions as far as like pure like home run hitters, bro.
Okay.
So and there's two other things. So he can catch the ball, which is so there's always been that you think about the Patriots teams.
Ooh,
Kevin Falks. You think about the J.R. Redmonds. You think about James White. You think about players like that, like players that have been on teams that's won Super Bowls. This is arguably the most talented player with the skill set that is used, and a lot of times we didn't like use the draft capital to get a player like this. So this if Josh McDaniels could absolutely cook crazy with this dude Travion Henderson, bro. And the best part is he's 100%, not even a question, the best pass protection running back in the entire draft. He acts like anytime he's blocking
does he become our starting running back? Who's our starting running back right now?
So that's the thing. That's the thing. That's not really. He's not a Saquon, if you want to put it like that. He's not Derrick Henry.
He's like a third down back.
He's not. He doesn't. It's not just a third down, but he doesn't. He's not gonna get 25 carries a game. He doesn't need to. And that's not how we. That's not what we want to utilize him. We don't need to have him running on 3rd and 2. We're gonna utilize him, and he's gonna have plays like this, absolutely explosive plays. And when he's out there, you don't have to necessarily. It's not like it's a passing play when you throw him out there. We're like, wait, if you threw someone else, you could run. He could run. He can catch and he can block. So like, it's not going to be a given when his package is. Let me stop. When the package is out, that has him in it.
You gotta pause, bro. You can't be talking like that. Like, it fucks up the whole like you be cooking up and then you just like say some crazy shit and it just fucks it all up. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do that shit on ESPN and no one would care, but like you can't do that here, bro.
When his package is in.
Oh my God!
It's a wrap, bro. Listen. All right, so we're gonna go. So that super excited about that. But everybody was saying.
Yeah, you're super excited is crazy. Oh my God! Rack, just pause for a little bit, walk away, take a breather, pal. Like holy fuck!
Everyone was excited.
Holy
but listen,
fuck.
Look at the separation on that.
All right, now you guys are wilding, bro. I want to have a good conversation about the Patriots.
Now I need you to pull up the next guy, Kyle Big Play Williams, bro. Pull up Kyle Williams.
Kyle Big Play Williams.
Play DB.
You don't have to throw Big Play in there. Just put Kyle Williams.
Wide receiver.
Kyle Williams. We knew we needed a wide receiver, and so here's the thing. This is why I'm so excited about Kyle Williams.
Bro, stop being excited about men. Just relax.
Yeah,
slow down, Rick.
Y'all need to grow up. You need to grow up.
No, this is crazy though.
Oh. 70 catches, 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. He was top, I think he was number 6 in the country in touchdowns.
He got wheels.
No, but it's not just wheels. He absolutely fries defenders. He gets open so quick.
Okay, get that back.
He just.
Whoops.
So
what school he play for?
Washington State.
No, he's like that. Yo, we're picking up gems like this.
So listen. So here's another thing. This is another reason to be excited about this. Is there's certain analysts that break down players year by year that have very high success rate as far as their predictions. And one of them is Steve Smith, the former Carolina Panthers wide receiver. Everybody knows Steve Smith.
Legend.
He's very good at breaking down receivers. He was the first person to throw Cooper Kupp's name out there. He said Cooper Kupp has the skills to be an elite receiver. And Cooper Kupp had arguably the best season of any wide receiver in history of NFL. and I don't even know if it's a big debate as far as complete season where he triple crown and win I believe he triple crown and then he won the Super Bowl and he won just in general. Steve Smith's good at picking out talent, and Steve Smith absolutely loves Kyle Williams. And I mean, as you can see, he's somebody who can get open. He's a little bit smaller, and but he is just a super electric player. And he catches the ball, and the biggest improvement from last year to this year was yards after catch. He wanted to make sure that he was gonna be able to be a dangerous threat every time he got the ball. And you could see, I mean, 14 touchdowns, 1,200 yards, 70 catches, and then Steve Smith even gave him a comp to himself. And so like there's like similar build to like a Garrett Wilson, so as far as physically with like his traits. And then but I mean, I'm not gonna compare him to Garrett yet because Garrett's already proven it in the league. But like if you can get somebody even close to that, I mean, that's great.
I would say physically, I'll say right now it looks like I'm watching Stephon Diggs highlights. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you.
I meant more like his height, his 40 time, all his length, his arm length, all his stuff is almost exactly like Garrett Wilson, except he's like 10 pounds heavier.
Does he start though?
So, I think so. I mean, who's he? He should, but it's like it doesn't. The whole thing is like
he's moving though.
You're gonna have time now, and this is the best part. So you're gonna have time. Like Drake's gonna have more time this year. Their line improved immensely, and he doesn't need a lot of time to get open. So it's like a double benefit. It's like he's gonna have more time in the pocket to throw the ball, and dude's gonna get open faster. So you know what I mean? It's
Trade Polk and what's the other dude's name? Other dude we drafted last year.
That's a huge debate because we picked up a little Julian Edelman clone after the draft. His name is Efton Chisholm, and everybody loves him because it's a Patriots thing. Little white receiver is going to be the top.
Which one?
You don't have to pull up his highlights. Don't pull up his highlights. This is an undrafted free agent.
Oh, free agent. Okay.
So I'm saying like as soon as he gets picked up, everybody's like, yo, we got to get rid of 3 of these dudes. And they're like Polk, Baker, and Bourne gone because they want Chisholm to be on the team.
We can get rid of Baker and Polk. Definitely.
But we'll move. So the next one is not. This is the type of shit that I fuck with, and I know it's not the most exciting shit, but we got a fucking steal with our second, third round pick, Jared Wilson. Don't you have to pull up his highlights either? He's a center. He was absolutely the best center in the draft, and he was part of the Judon trade. We ended up getting two picks in this draft that were part of the Judon trade, and then a 2026 fourth round pick for next year. But people were a little worried about center because obviously center is an important position. We've had long time centers. You kind of never had to worry about it, and I'm talking. So I'll just break this down because there's this thing RAS. Relative athletic score, where they break down like the height, the weight, wingspan, 40 times, like the 40, 20, 10-yard splits, like the broad jumps, the vertical shuttle, all that shit. And they give you a score based off of how athletic you are. And they said he was the 12th best scorer out of every center since 1987, bro. Like he's like a generational athlete at that position that has flexibility to play on the guard if they need to slide him over. But if Bradbury doesn't work out, or if you develop him, you have another dude who's potentially going to be on that line with Campbell for the next 10 years, bro. So you're just solidifying the line and you're creating like foundational pieces in the draft. And he was a steal. He was I think he was the 42nd ranked player, but it's like a center position is not the but we picked him 95.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that? The edge from LSU.
He's coming. He's coming. Do you want to know what else is funny about that? So that's the second player from the Judon trade. So that was what we end up getting for the Judon trade. So we end up getting Jared Wilson and Braden Swinson, who had 8.5 sacks last year, he has great tape. He was another player who dropped way below what you thought he was going to go. There was videos from like as recent as about a month ago where he was projected to be a 25 to like 40 pick, like top 40 pick. He fell for whatever reason. People fall for whatever reason, just like we were talking about earlier. But we were able to grab these dudes up because we filled the needs on the roster early, and then we were able to grab the players that fell. So Swinson, people are hyped about him. They're also hyped about Farmer, Joshua Farmer, another one who I called in the chat. Florida State. He was a productive defensive tackle. He's a beast, and he's super motivated. I heard his interviews. He's got the chip on his shoulder. He thinks he should have been picked way higher. He's another guy who should have went higher. I think he's going to be great rotation, especially if Barmore needs a little time to ramp up and everything with his medical stuff because he had the blood clots. But you have Milton Williams, who we picked up. We picked up the top defensive tackle, and then we have one of the top defensive tackles if he's healthy. And now you got somebody. Milton Williams only played about 50% of the snaps in Philly. So if you need people to rotate in because he's not playing every down. That's just the type of player he is.
Question for you, Rick. Oh, never
what's
mind.
up?
No, keep going. Go ahead.
So this is the only that gets me to the only pick where I was a little confused about was the Craig Woodson pick. We picked him in the 4th round. I wasn't so mad when we traded back into the 4th to get Farmer because it made me think that was the plan all along. But also, I don't realize. I don't think that we would have needed to trade back in if we just picked who we wanted in that spot. But they like Craig Woodson, and then he's that's the only pick where I was a little questioned about because he wasn't anywhere in the range. We could have probably waited and grabbed him like a lot later. But they like him. He's a versatile safety. And you might see one of the safeties on the roster get cut when they trim that down. They already trimmed down to 90 today. Nobody note got cut. Jake Andrews was the only dude who I even knew off the list. And he barely played. So Craig Woodson, one interesting thing about Craig Woodson is he played at Cal. He wasn't at a tiny school. It wasn't the best competition, but he wasn't at a tiny school. There's only been 5 safeties in the last 5 years who scored as high as he did against the run and the pass on the Pro Football Focus. So he's versatile. He can line up on the line, and he's like a linebacker, but then he's also really good in the pass coverage. So you can kind of throw him around like wherever you want it to go. Like you put him, he could play free safety, he could play strong safety, and then you could even like do what they kind of did with Mapu and put him down on the line and just have like an extra linebacker. So they like him. It's a Vrabel guy. So and then we picked a kicker, and we picked the best kicker in the draft.
We ain't talking about kickers, right? We ain't talking about kickers, right?
We got a depth.
We're not going down that road. We're not going down that road, Rick. We're gonna end it right there.
Rick. So who's gonna actually make an impact?
Summarize this draft in this season.
I want to know who you think is gonna make an impact this season.
This is how you know that some dudes just don't watch football. And
no,
it's
it's not that we don't watch football. Is that you got to please sign me. I'm not talking about the.
He's not talking to me.
I don't give a fuck. I'm the regular nigga. But that's the people that we're talking to. This like what?
So how do you think kickers make? What do you think? There's like a school that they just go right to the NFL from? Like
no. I just think that the majority of people don't give a fuck who's drafting the kicker, and I think that when they get to the league and they actually prove themselves, then yeah, we can talk about it.
The game is on the line. Yeah. Niggas don't give a fuck about the kicker till
1,000%, G. 1,000%. Until the bread is on the wood and the nigga needs to make the kick for the bread, niggas don't give a fuck. It's like that's just I just gotta give it a buck.
How is that analysis different from any player at all?
It's that no one gives a fuck.
So what about my question though?
We drafted Javon Baker last year, right? And everybody was hyped about Javon Baker, and he had 3 catches, I think. He had 3 catches.
I did not have the rec report last year, so I did not notice.
I think Jalen Polk had 11 catches last year total, and he was. And they talked about it. If it don't matter until you get into the game, then we can't talk about anything because they haven't. None of these guys have played yet.
But I'm saying we want to know who we should be looking out for. Looking out for the kicker is
No,
not
I
part
want to
of
know
my.
who do you think is gonna really make an impact this year?
We have a kicker, bro. We have a kicker. We grabbed the best kicker. This is part of the whole thing. We grabbed the best players at certain positions. That's the draft. You don't just skip it.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
And then we grabbed the left tackle from Missouri in the 7th round, who was the starting left tackle. He was starting up opposite side of the dude Membo from, I think he was like the 7th pick. I think the Jets picked him. So he was the starting left tackle. So that's just more depth on the line. And then there's 2 guys that people are hyped up about. I mentioned the Efton Chisholm. I'm not sure if he's going to make the team or not because the wide receiver room is. But you can pull up this guy's highlights if you want.
Right. Real quick. I did not want to go.
You're skipping my question. I'm not even trying to be funny. I really want to know, like, Rec, who do you think is going to make an impact this season?
I'm not going down on the list. Who do you think is going to make an immediate
impact? Like that's what I'm just curious personally. Like, who do you think is really good? I mean, obviously Will Campbell.
So Will Campbell, Travion easily, Kyle Williams. I think Jared Wilson is more like he's gonna be a project until Bradbury. We move on from Bradbury. Craig Wilson is gonna be a special teamer to start until they figure out who they want to keep between Duggar and Peppers, which they might be decided this year. Swinson and Farmer are going to be rotational defensive linemen. They're going to play.
I like Swinson.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just had a realization. I just had a crazy realization that y'all really care about this shit a lot. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm the type of nigga that's like, are we winning or losing? Give me the top 5 niggas and I'm Gucci. Like, I don't need to know the special team nigga. Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really just a chill guy. I really just be chilling. But that's just me.
Yo, y'all remember a couple weeks ago when I asked Rec, I said, yo, how much wins do you think we're going to get? Rec, what was your answer to that?
And that was before the Will Campbell episode.
Yeah. So now, what's your updated answer?
It's under. I said under.
So now what it is?
Now what do you say?
Now?
It's over, bro.
Okay.
Yo,
that's what we want to hear, bro.
Even though that's all we want to. Even though all the shit that I was talking, I was still saying over and that we're going to the playoffs. Did I not say that? We could pull up the tapes. I said over. I think I said the over too.
Nasty.
But I feel like that's more of a pride than based off of analysis.
All I got is my pride. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Oh, that's all he got. That's
like
all
you
got.
Can't sit.
You got dudes like Lopes that was contemplating even going to the tailgate.
I'm still not going. The nigga Rec just told me. The nigga Rec just told me. The nigga Rec just told me. The nigga Rec just told me we got a kicker and a nigga that's gonna play special teams. If you think I'm pulling up to the tailgate because of a kicker and a special teams, y'all niggas is high.
You skip. So you pull up one thing.
Nah. Rec, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Patriots is done for me. I don't even want to hear about the Patriots until the first season.
That's bad work. It's
not bad work. I just heard the whole drop of every nigga that I heard the special teams nigga.
And the kicker.
Like,
what does that have to do with anything? It's a 4th rounder and a. It's a 4th rounder and a. Who else did I?
If he's not part of the family, we ain't talking about anything past the 3rd round.
But that's why you have me.
Sheesh. No, that's why you ought to report. You ought to report.
Right.
All right.
But yeah, so hold on. I got one
final thoughts on the Patriots because the special team is killing me.
So we grabbed the next Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, who's that?
Off an undrafted free agent. His name's Lan Larison. All
right, Lan.
We gotta pull up the highlights if you're gonna.
If you're gonna say crazy shit like that, we gotta pull up the highlights. But yo, this is the last thing I'm hearing about the Patriots. I'm not gonna lie to niggas.
This better not be the water boy.
Lan.
This was
pull up the tapes, man. Pull up the tapes, man.
This is probably the water boy.
Lan Larison. Larison. Land, LA.
Land, like
and
landline.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why.
Bold statement, bro.
Like World Series of Warzone type land, or what land you talking about?
Look at his numbers.
Nah. We want to see the highlights.
Look at 2024. 1,400 with 17 touchdowns, but the highlights gonna look like somebody's mom did him on the sideline.
Ooh, that cut was kind of crazy.
Nah, he kind of moving a little bit. I see the McCaffrey vibes a little bit already.
I seen that.
Yo, bro, we're not doing this, bro.
I seen it.
We're not doing this, bro. Nigga seen a nigga make one cut and nigga said Captain Christian McCaffrey because the nigga's a white and he's running the ball. A nigga made one cut. Nigga said he's
give me 15 of them. He's running the board too, bro.
Let's see. Hold on. Look. Oh, where's he at? Oh. Hey!
That was nasty. That was nasty. That was nasty.
That's all I need to see.
Nah, that was disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Nah, he putting in work. Nah. Wait for the stiff arm too. Give him the Derrick Henry too.
Pause on the stiff.
Oh, the stiff arm was nasty. Stiff arm was nasty.
What else we got? What else he's doing?
Nah, that ain't McCaffrey. That's different.
All right, but what school is he at? This nigga look like he's playing at like a D20 college.
He does everything.
This kid too? Yeah, Ramondre gotta go. He gotta go. We gotta move him.
He's out, bro. You see?
Yo, what people don't understand.
All right, quick question though, Rex.
From that angle, it looks weird, but like,
quick question though, Rex.
So fast.
So Rex,
he don't even have to move. He's just cutting left and right.
Can we go from the second round to this nigga and skip the special team nigga and the kicker next time?
Oh, but Lopes, this dude didn't even get drafted.
I know, but go to this nigga.
This is our Shedeur Sanders.
The kicker.
But listen, let me tell you, let me tell you, this is the reason why.
That's a face mask though. That's a face mask though. But go ahead.
Yo, all right, ref.
I'm just saying. He's face mask.
So we gave him 175,000 guaranteed, which is a lot for undrafted free agent, bro.
He's gone. Don't touch me.
But bro, he's playing the wackest teams in America.
Yo, bro, give me 15 of them.
Genty was in the fucking.
Yeah, bro, they're promoting the lacrosse championship. Like, this is not even.
Genty playing bums too, bro. Do the homework. Genty was playing bums too, bro.
The whole point is that
I'm not getting mad at him. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying what nigga. He returned a punt. I mean, he got a fumble recovery. And now he does everything,
bro.
He does everything. Shut the fuck up. I knew you guys were gonna say that dumbass shit.
Travis
how many fumbles? How many fumbles?
Travis who?
All of them, nigga. I was on black defense. Talk about it.
What else you got? What else you got?
Talk about it.
One more highlight.
One more.
I see something crazy. Hold on.
He's playing quarterback now? All right, I'm done, bro. I'm done with this nigga. Niggas are saying he's the greatest. The nigga's not even drafted. He's the greatest quarterback. He's the greatest player in the world. Niggas playing quarterback, special teams, fucking return, special teams offense.
It's a problem when Travis Hunter do it, though.
Niggas playing.
It's a problem when Travis
The nigga's part of the kickoff team. He's part of the kickoff return team. The nigga's playing quarterback. Niggas playing running back.
Let Christian McCormick ball.
Yeah.
Yo, Rex.
That's the real JJ McCormick.
Nah, but Rex, that's a crazy. That's a great take though, Rex. So we put this nigga off what? Like,
so there's you sign undrafted free agents after the draft, but the thing about it is that when you see bigger money like being thrown around for these guys that are undrafted, you can kind of get a sense of if they have a legit chance to make the roster and if there was other teams going for the bidding, because when you're undrafted, you get to choose where you go. So the fact that if you look at the list of players that we signed, some dudes were getting like 40K, some dudes were getting like 30K to be on like the practice squad. They gave them guaranteed 175K off the rip.
Wait, say that again. 175 or 75?
175K off the rip.
Yo, guaranteed. Quick question.
That's undrafted though. That's undrafted.
But 40K on the practice team is nasty work.
One dude got nothing.
No, 40K on the practice squad. Just go work at McDonald's, my nigga. Like, that shit ain't even worth it.
No, one dude got nothing. Just a chance to show up and try.
CTE for the practice squad is nasty. Like, just go get a real job.
Let's watch this right here.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to watch this D7 fucking highlights anymore. Yo, bro. Look at this nigga right here. Look at this nigga right here that he's trying to chase him. No. Look at this linebacker. Please understand this linebacker he's playing against. This is not the NFL, my nigga. Watch this nigga.
He's getting blocked.
Did you see this nigga running?
You see how fast this kid is going? I don't think you realize how fast this kid is going.
I don't give a fuck. Get it out of here.
He tried his hardest.
He did try his hardest.
Yo, shout out to G. Give me 15 of them.
Yo, you feel me? This nigga looking at it. Yo, he watching a clip of a guy get blocked for half of the play.
No, but you see how he ran after them?
What is he doing?
G, this is the linebacker. Bro, you know who this is in the NFL, nigga? Nigga is not shedding the block and running like that after a play, bro. You crazy? Oh, I don't even know this.
Bro, when a guy is
Bro, look at this nigga, bro. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at the angle. Look at the angle. Look at the angle. Look at his run.
That boy can run, man.
So we'll see. We'll see the preseason should be lit because he'll get some opportunities in the preseason to show what he can do. And I don't know if y'all remember, but Ramondre, he was a drafted player, but he took his chance in the preseason and he capitalized on it. And that's where he got the opportunity that he.
You gotta send me like a cheat sheet or some shit, bro. There's too many names, bro. I can't remember all these people.
Ramondre Stevenson is the starting running back for the New England Patriots, my boy.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
I don't know all these niggas, bro. I don't know these niggas, bro.
Yo, Jules, there's like an hour of highlights of this dude.
Oh my gosh, this kid is
bro.
amazing.
The niggas playing against fucking fifth string fucking
steal of the draft right here, yo.
He wasn't even drafted. He's playing plumbers. G. What is this?
He's playing.
The niggas playing on the lacrosse field.
He's playing aspiring plumbers.
The niggas playing on the lacrosse field.
Look at this.
He's playing aspiring HVAC niggas.
Look at this kid. Oh my God!
Yo, do you see the niggas he's playing against though?
Where did he go?
Bro, we got it. All right, look, watch this.
Where did he go?
All right, watch this. All right.
Look at that.
Okay, you see this number one? I don't want to keep breaking down sports for y'all niggas, but I got y'all. Do you see this nigga number one?
Man.
Do you see this nigga number one?
You got Kenny the Jet
This
Smith
is the best fucking. This is their middle linebacker. He's playing middle linebacker right now. Do you see this nigga? The ball is going through this hole. This nigga runs the other way, bro.
Let me see.
He doesn't even know where the ball's at, bro. What are you talking about?
Look at that hole, though. Look at that hole.
Following the blocking. He's following that blocking.
Okay, but you look at the ball and you cover. You look at this. Look at this nigga lost over here. Your inside linebacker. Your inside linebacker's over here. Your inside linebacker's all the way out there. Come on, bro. Like I can't break this.
Oh my God.
Then look at this nigga trying. And then look at this nigga. Like
no, go back. What happened to him? Look like spaghetti.
Yeah. Like,
go back to him.
This is not happening in the NFL, dog. Like what are y'all talking?
Hold on, the man's that slid like Jackson 5. Oh shit. This is definitely some David Ruffin temptations.
I love this kid already. I
ain't mad at him. But just take these highlights with a grain of salt. That's all I'm gonna say. Just take these highlights with a grain of salt.
I love this kid. I want to see this one. Hold on, one more.
Bro,
oh my God.
They never stop. There's more and more.
Bro, what?
Okay, motion.
He's playing against children.
Motion.
Oh, he's right there. Give it to him. Oops! Don't touch me. Oh my God!
Yo, stop playing with him. Stop fucking around with him.
Yo, Celtics. Let's go to Celtics, bro. I can't watch this bullshit. Let's go to the Celtics, bro. The nigga just jumped over.
Now that we on basketball, I just want to say that the Miami Heat just lost by 55 points.
Yeah,
they did not even score more than 65 points in the game.
The NFL's getting me hot, bro.
Yo, Rec, great job on the Rec report today. You just revealed a fucking stud, the steal of the fucking draft.
He wasn't even drafted.
It's amazing.
He wasn't even drafted. But yo, calling him Christian McCaffrey is crazy, and I think
I see the vision, dog.
No, you see racism. That's what you see. You seen a white nigga that run the ball. You call him Christian McCaffrey. That's crazy. That's racist.
I see talent. I
see the talent too. Don't get me wrong, but
when niggas call Christian baby Jordan, that's cool
because of his game style.
Super Bowl.
His
gameplay. Lock it in. That was amazing.
When niggas call Baby Jordan, that's cool though.
But you can't call every white running back Christian McCaffrey.
I'm just letting you know.
Racist.
I'm just asking a question. When they call him Baby Jordan, that's cool though.
I mean, he plays like Jordan. He jumps out the gym.
Now he plays like Jordan.
Is that your excuse for this L?
Is that your final answer? Yeah, is that your final answer?
Yo,
He plays like
we're
Jordan.
talking
Yeah,
like
that's
we
the
got a lot.
excuse.
Okay,
We don't have to
let's
cover
start.
this.
Let's talk
But the
basic. Let's
Lakers
talk.
fucking suck.
No.
And
No.
Now you're telling me Ant is
Austin Reeves.
Jordan.
Austin Reeves is not like that. Luka is not like that. But that's a different subject.
Listen to this.
But we will say that NBA is
Lakers
fucking
are that
ass.
bad that they got this nigga
Yo,
saying
Jules,
that
you
Ant
took
is
the jacket out 2 hours later, bro. You should have took it out before we started talking about the kicker.
Going to the Super Bowl.
Before we
That's
talk
all
about
I needed to see. Amazing.
Super Bowl, that's nasty.
Nah,
going
Christian,
to the bowl.
JJ
Lock
McCormick made him pull out the shirt. It's JJ
We're going.
McCormick.
Yeah,
That
this
shit
is
made
what
him
we're
pull out the
doing.
shirt.
Yeah, I don't know. But
This is what we're doing.
basketball, though, I will say I did catch a couple basketball games while I was on vacation, and what I did see was OKC. Was it OKC? Yeah, OKC was beating Memphis at one point by like 50 or some shit, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So I caught that a little bit, and then I caught some of the Celtics. I did catch the Celtics loss. That shit got me kind of tight. Yeah, but let's
I told you
actually.
they needed that. They needed that.
I mean,
Yo, we haven't played a full healthy game yet. Like we playing with one guy missing here,
Let
one guy
me-
missing there. Nobody
Did
worrying about
I?
these dudes.
Magic is playing jail ball right now.
Did I not send?
Yo, they the Magic, but we got the Magic. No Harry Potter.
Okay.
Did I not
Okay.
send?
Okay.
Where's that?
My man Jalen
Shout out
Brown.
to
You seen that shit?
shout out
when
JP.
You seen him mic'd up being
Who?
weird? He was like, "Yeah, it's the Magic, but we the ones that really got the magic."
You know what I'm talking about?
Wait,
No
what?
Harry Potter. You saw that
Did
video?
Jalen-
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
said
he
that.
was
Yeah,
he
he
was
said
mic'd
that.
up. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird because you could tell it was
mic'd up.
like he was waiting.
He's always
What
weird
happened?
when he's mic'd up. I said he's
Yeah, it
always
was
weird
weird.
when he's mic'd up. He does it on purpose because he
Nah.
don't know. He's not that type of person. I don't think. Where
Yeah,
like
he's awkward. Yeah, he awkward. Yeah.
he probably writes it down like the things that he's gonna say before he does it.
Nah,
Like,
he's
he's like,
definitely
"Oh, I'm
does
sick
because
of
that
this
one
stuff."
he even sounded like he was reading it off his phone, but he was just like, they're the Magic, but we really got the Magic. No Harry Potter.
I was
And
trying
that was
to.
it.
Hey, yo, can
Nah,
we talk
man.
about the best series though in the NBA playoffs?
Denver versus Clippers.
Denver versus Clippers is the best series there is right now. No bull. Like
I can't argue with that.
All right, y'all
Like,
could-
that
I
is-
gotta go take a piss real quick.
That
That
Pistons Knicks series on the East Coast is probably the best one for the East Coast.
Uh,
yeah.
Only because
Yeah.
it's the closest games. Everything else is blowouts,
yeah, but
bro.
the thing
I
about
just
it
don't
is,
like-
blowouts, bro.
I don't like
I agree.
when the referees control the
Yeah,
outcome
that's
of
what I'm saying.
games, bro.
The
I don't
endings were
like that.
exciting. The endings were like super controversial,
but it makes
goofy,
it.
bro.
But I was gonna say though, that makes it more interesting than like dudes getting
But-
blown by
but G,
by 60 fucking
No,
points.
I get that. I understand the competitive outlook on it, right? But for the game to come down to a call when the whistle should have got
Nasty.
blown,
Yeah, that was
is
nasty.
terrible work, bro.
That was nasty.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Detroit should be up 3-1.
Definitely.
It should be. What is it right now?
Yeah.
3-1
The
Knicks.
first game, I think it was the first or the second game.
It's
Detroit was
3-1.
winning
It should
the
be
whole
2-2.
game.
It should be 2-2. It should be 2-2.
At the most.
It should
Honestly.
be 2-2.
It should be 3-1, but yeah.
Yo, can we
2-1. It should be 2-2.
Can we talk about Tatum for a second though?
What you
Let's
got to
talk
say about
about
JT?
So Tatum, like people are gonna just keep saying this shit that they want to say, but Tatum is quietly like putting himself in a tier above the players of like the last like of this era. Let's say like the 2020s is his era. Like that's like his numbers. So let me break it down real quick.
Break it down for these niggas.
So 2020s, right?
Mm-hmm.
This and I don't want to hear anybody. They played in the playoffs every year, but Tatum is first. This is playoff totals, right? And mind you, he has a chip and he has the most wins too. First in points, first in wins, first in threes, first in stocks, which is a little goofy. He's third in steals and fourth in blocks, but he's first in defensive stats. Second in rebounds, second in assists. He has more wins than any other franchise himself in the 2020s, bro. And he has the most 30-point games. He has the most 30-point games since
2020.
Yeah, so he silently dominated the NBA for the last 5 years.
And right now he's averaging 30 and 12 and 1.7 steals in this first round on almost 55 true shooting.
30 and 12 is nasty in the off.
And he had 16 in the fourth quarter when they tied that game up at the end. I don't know if y'all remember the possessions, but he took over in that game. And this is like the Magic. We said all that Magic tragic shit. Like I have gained a little respect for a team that is so focused on defense, because they're frustrating. And as much as I want to slap KCP in the face, having players like that to add to the frustration, that's I mean, they're a tough team, and they're a team that
games.
So if you think about it, like they've neutralized the Celtics shooting threes. So they have a blueprint to take away like our biggest weapon, and we're overcoming it is what we're doing right now. That's, to me, is like I'm taking away more from this series positive than you normally would on the first round series, just because this is a team that knows how to take away the three, and all of a sudden we're finding other ways to win. We're shooting, you know what I mean? Like our three numbers are pretty close to theirs. Like I think we had like 11 threes, and they had like 9 in the last game or something like that.
Yeah, you know what's scary. You know what's scary too. That like when you mention like Tatum and like how he's pretty much on a tear. Like it's just a silent tear, like you're saying. But like when you watch him, eye test wise, anybody that actually watches the games, I still feel like he hasn't hit that extra gear. Like I haven't seen it happen. Nope. Yeah, Tatum. Like I haven't seen it happen yet, which is kind of scary though, because it's like 30 and 12, winning games. He's taken over at certain times, but like I know for a fact he can really, like we know he could go in. He can go drop 50. Like get every like he can be a 3-level scorer. No, I know he doesn't need to, but he will need to. But my thing is, I'm not saying it negatively though. I'm just saying like it's scary because it's like he hasn't hit that gear at all yet. He's playing the game within the game. Like he's letting this shit come to him, and he hasn't really taken over.
But isn't that a skill in itself?
No. It's a positive, but it's scary, bro. Because like you haven't really got the full effect of us. Like when he's dropping 40 a night. And then Derek White is doing Derek White, and Drew is doing Drew, and Brown has 30, and you know, like that shit is fucking scary, and that shit hasn't happened yet, not once.
Yeah,
Jaylen Brown is playing hurt.
Jaylen has played well. KP had a couple goofy games. He finally had like a pretty impactful game on this last game. But I mean, you just watch JT play, and like. It's like it's similar to the way that LeBron was treated like early in his career, when he just makes the right play, bro. And like some people want him to be a little bit more aggressive and do this and that, but like when you look at the results of what he's done and how many wins he's a part of, and then and just his stats overall, and you're like, and then you still can look back, he could have got more. That's when you realize like how good of a player he is. And I feel like I think that this is going to continue through his entire career. I don't think that dude is going to realize how good he was until it's over.
But do you guys owe Jules an apology or nah?
Face of the league?
Jules?
Yeah, I mean, Jules been saying since the first pod that he was the face of the league, and you guys didn't back him up at all. And then now all of a sudden it's JT. It's like, y'all niggas be switching sides. Crazy, bro.
And we in Boston, man.
No,
what are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about, Rick? I said we had a conversation about who the face of the league is. Jules said Jason Tatum the whole fucking time. None of you guys said Jason. That's what I'm saying. So that's the question.
He's not.
Okay. But I'm just saying everything you guys just said though. Everything you guys just said. No, I know that's not what you're saying.
We're explaining how he's underrated right now.
And that's
why this is why it's like this. Like,
and this is why Jules was saying that he should be the face of the league. Are you guys not understanding English, or are you guys speaking Spanish? Like, what?
Stop fixing your collar. Like, stop gassing him. Look at him, bro. Yeah, fixing the collar.
Can we throw one more thing out there? To the big unk. Shout out to the fucking big unk, Al Horford, bro. Had 5 blocks in the last game.
Hold on. You're not gonna skip over the conversation that I was just trying to have. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not changing the subject in the middle of the conversation is nasty. Like, what?
Yo, I don't think you understand that the entire, like, the whole point of it is that he's not the face of the league because people don't respect the face of the league.
I'm just saying this, but you guys just gave a whole argument of why he should be the face of the league, and then now that's what I'm trying to say.
None of that has anything to do with being the face of the league. The face of the league is the perception from the fans and the people in the media. This is the reason why he's not. Is because they don't appreciate.
Because he's doing all the stuff that you just said.
This is happening
because he's doing 30 and 12.
Silent.
But nobody cares, bro, because he's not
in the news. Have you seen that? Have you seen one Celtics?
But the question is, should he be the face of the league? It's not is he. It's should he.
I could give two shits about the face of the league, to be honest. The face of the league is until LeBron leaves, LeBron's going to be the face of the league. That's how this shit goes. And then they're setting it up for Ant Edwards. And we talked about this shit before.
Yeah. I know, but that's why we're having. That's why I'm bringing it back up because everything you guys said.
It's not a who's the face of the league. It's
who should be.
It's who the NBA. But it's not even about who should be. It's about who the NBA as a business is going to choose.
I understand what you're saying with that. With the conversation that we're having here on the lobby talk is who should be the face of the league. We're not saying what the NBA is doing. What we're saying is who should be the face of the league. And Jules said that Jason Tatum should be the face of the league. And you guys just proved his whole point with 20 minutes speech of Jason Tatum.
As much as I love Tatum, I don't think he should be the face of the league. Okay. I don't think he should be the face of the league.
And that's my whole point of what I just said.
I don't want anything to change. I want it to stay just like this. Because this is just wins racking up. They don't need to appreciate it until it's over. Once it's over, they can come crawling back and being like, "Yo, JT, when he gets into the Hall of Fame, this is for us." I look at all Celtics shit. Jason Tatum's probably viewed as like, I would say if you go on social media and pull up anything Jason Tatum, it's probably 80-20 hate to love, bro. People do despise Jason Tatum, bro.
That's everybody, bro. My grandmother's 80-20.
You look up Ant, it's gonna be all positive shit, bro. Like.
Yo, how can you say that the next man up to be the face of the league is Anthony Edwards?
Because that's who they want.
How can you fix your face to say that?
Jules, this isn't something that I care about at all. I don't care who the face of the league is. The face of the league is the player that gets put on that gets talked about the most. That's who it is. I don't care. I don't care if Tatum gets his due from the fans and the media. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm worried about the production.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying screw the media. Screw any of that. We're having that conversation right here, right now. Screw what the hell the media got to say. Screw what the hell and all these critics, all these haters have to say. Who is the face of the NBA, bro?
It's not Jason Tatum, bro.
It's not Tatum.
If you want to say who the best, if you want to talk about like who's the best players, then we can talk about that. But the face of the league is not something that you decide yourself. That's not an opinion, bro. That's what is the consensus player. That's the entirety of the fandom of the NBA that decides that. It's not us. It's not one person.
Would y'all say that the definition, like in the most simplest terms of the face of the league, would be the most recognizable player in the NBA? Would y'all say that is the definition of the face of the league? Like basically, like who is the most globally or like widely recognizable? Like
my definition is who the NBA is putting their marketing dollars behind, right? So who are they putting on covers? Who are they pushing? Like if there's a banner, like you said, China, right? Like you said, China, right? It's like you said, China, right?
Yeah, so that goes hand in hand. Who are they putting on a billboard? Yeah, who is the most recognizable player in the NBA?
But in marketing,
that in my eyes is the definition.
But in marketing,
of that.
But in marketing though, you can make whoever you want to be the face of the league. The NBA has their own marketing dollars. They can put out highlights of Jason Tatum in China. They could put a billboard of Jason Tatum in China. You get what I'm saying? Like it's who are they putting their dollars behind? Who are they showing? Who are they putting? Go ahead.
I think
I don't think you're taking into an account that the fact that they pick who people generally gravitate towards in the first place. They don't just pick a nigga out of a fucking random bucket.
Of course
and be like,
not.
We're gonna make you the guy.
Of course not. But we didn't pick a random nigga though. We didn't pick a random nigga. We just picked a nigga that won a championship and scoring 30 and 12. Like, we're not picking a random nigga off the street. I'm not even saying Jason Tatum should be the thing it is.
The whole reason why gets chosen, that nigga gets like LeBron was chosen as face of the league like
in high school
4 years before before he went to the NBA. Like, he was already chosen as face of the league.
But someone like Ja Morant, right? Like, he was the face of the league for a little bit. They was trying to make him the face of the league.
No, he wasn't. I hate when motherfuckers say that shit.
He was, bro. He was, bro. That nigga was on every commercial possible, bro.
He was on his way and he fumbled that shit.
On his way and he fumbled it. Exactly. Exactly.
He was not the face of the league.
He was, bro. They had all the bread on him, bro.
This shit too.
Ant is in every movie, every commercial too.
Yes, and now he's fumbling it with the whole abortion nigga.
Nah, he ain't. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit.
Nah, because when you smoke LeBron, then people forget about all that stuff.
Yeah. All right, next subject. Let's go. Next game.
Talk about
what other series?
Keep playing these highlights. Keep playing these fucking highlights.
We're only playing the first quarter.
Look at this boy cooking that old man. Oh man, too late on the closeout. Oh.
Yo, but why you guys judge LeBron at 40 like he's fucking 27?
He was getting cooked
because he's still in his prime. He's still putting up the same numbers, and he's playing 50 minutes a game.
Yeah, y'all. That's what y'all say.
No, I never said he was in his prime. I said,
no, we're not gonna do this.
I never said LeBron James. Gee, you saying I said LeBron James in his prime at 40? Don't get me tight, bro.
I'm just saying the general consensus.
Don't get me tight.
Yo, listen. The general narrative around LeBron is that, oh, he's just good as these guys at 40. Oh, he's just as good at 40. Oh, he's still great at 40. So which
he's still
one
a good player.
Is he great at 40, or is he an old man getting cooked
at 40? At 40, he's still hanging around, and I ain't mad at him.
No.
Hanging around is the perfect way to say it.
We've never seen a 40-year-old basketball player play like this.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, yo,
we've never seen this before.
We will.
Where? Who?
Where?
Nigga.
Give it a few years, right? Who? A few years is 4.
Stephen Curry is 38. Stephen Curry's 38, so he's 2 years younger than LeBron James, and he's cooking the league, nigga, carrying his fucking teams.
But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. We could go back on these tapes. And I've said it before that Steph Curry was the face of the NBA at one point.
All right, now it's Steph Curry's the face of the NBA. I don't want to hear all this bullshit.
It's all wax.
You niggas wanted to hear who's doing this, who's going to be doing this at 40. I gave y'all a nigga that's going to be doing it at 40.
It's on wax. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter to ever play basketball.
Now what?
All right.
Come on, man.
So let's break down some more.
There's going to be multiple niggas. That's what niggas don't understand. This is a new generation. LeBron's not the first one. There's going to be multiple people that are going to be playing basketball at a high level. And not even let me rephrase it. And not even basketball. All sports is starting to do that. You're starting to see NFL players play longer into their careers.
That's cap.
Yeah, you are.
That's cap.
You are, bro.
No, not NFL.
Not an NFL.
You still, they're older than they're playing longer into
Aaron Donald just retired at age like 30. Aaron Donald just retired.
That's because they want to, bro. I'm just saying, like, there's players still, like, NFL, you would never see that shit. There's people that come back from injuries and play now. Like, you used to see people get an AC, they tear their shit, and then they're done. They never come back.
Never come back.
NBA, NFL,
Mike Conley has been
niggas come back now from all types of injuries and shit.
They don't come back
ain't even the same no more. We gonna see multiple motherfuckers are gonna be playing basketball at a high level, 40 and 40 plus. Just watch for
it. Hack. Look at that hack, bro.
It's not a hack, bro. The fact that you can review a non-foul or make it a foul is nasty. That is terrible, NBA.
It was a turnover.
You want him to get away with the hack?
No.
Yeah,
what about the travel? What about the travel?
Okay, so why didn't they call a foul in the Pistons game then?
That was crazy because there was no call.
But that's what I'm saying though. So why can't they review it to see if he fouled him? If that's the case,
because that's why
can't you challenge it? It should be an automatic challenge.
There has to be some type of whistle.
There should be an automatic whistle with this one with 3 seconds left or whatever the fuck it was.
There was no whistle, bro. There was no call at all.
Yo, all right. Last take. I'm gonna say about this. Austin Reeves.
Hold on. Best undrafted player. That's a pretty wide open shot. Let's see how it goes. Did he make it?
No.
Play it. Bruce Bowen would have splashed it.
So we're just judging him off of one shot now.
And one.
What do you mean?
It's the biggest shot of his life.
I hate you.
Has he been open?
He was wide open.
Open in the playoffs?
Nope, he's been fucking getting shut down.
He gotta hit that shot.
Fucking Timberwolves. So.
He gotta hit that shot though, low key.
Hold on, wasn't y'all the same dudes that was saying that the Timberwolves was gonna lose?
Nope.
I did.
What? Yo.
Never said that shit.
Oh my
God.
Did.
I'm not gonna lie though. Speaking of,
you said G, specifically you G. You said who else is gonna score on the Timberwolves? Who else is gonna do anything?
Yo, bring up the clip. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Bring up the clip.
Bet. Say that.
Nah, you didn't say that. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yo,
we're talking about Reeves.
So did we talk about what?
I want to see it.
You guys want to talk about the Celtics?
The greatest shooter to ever touch the basketball.
You guys want to talk about the Celtics?
Let the Rock.
My burner bracket has T-Wolves winning.
My burner bracket is crazy.
Yeah, burner bracket is crazy. If that burner bracket wins, I'm not paying you.
Fact.
Jeez.
Yo, Steph. Yo, are we not gonna give Steph his flowers, bro?
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was watching this game.
No Jimmy Butler, and he lit these boys the fuck up, bro.
Niggas want to know who's gonna be doing it at 40. That's the nigga that's gonna be doing it at 40.
Nah, Steph got it. I gotta give Steph his credit because he's really like that.
He will honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Steph will be more effective.
Look at this lineup. Look at this lineup.
Yo, Steph will impact winning more at 40 than LeBron does. Because LeBron, he's putting up numbers, but he doesn't impact winning. Curry will actually be impacting winning when he's 40. That's the difference.
That's tough.
That's a weird thing to say, I think.
That's tough.
I think that's a I don't get the comparison, but
okay.
Yo, look, play the highlights, not the full game.
So how did not compare? They're the two goats of this era. They came in together. You know,
you guys do this.
Chips.
All right, this is the last time we're doing this.
They're the only person they compare
Every time I play the NBA highlights, you guys say the same shit.
You about to play the whole?
No, the NBA does this. How they do their lineups, bro.
Yo, just play Steph Curry highlights.
Jeez, not just the Steph Curry highlights. Like he's the only player in the team.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck about Buddy Hield and shit, bro. He really is the only person on the team, bro.
Yo, bro.
He is
Him and Jimmy Butler, the only two players.
Oh,
bro.
Dylan Brooks. Oh,
when's Jimmy coming back?
I don't know.
I mean, next game.
He has a glute problem.
That contusion is deep in the glute.
Hey, yo.
Now he's doing this on purpose. He's back tonight? Yeah. Word. Oh, they was up. What's the score of the game right now? I just seen it. They was
he's
up.
Back tonight. Yeah, I'm bugging.
He's back tonight. Somebody in the chat said he's back.
What's the score right now? Oh, 28-24. All right, we're gonna wrap this up soon and then watch this game at halftime.
Definitely trying to watch the game a reason.
Nah, for sure. What else? So Curry's going crazy. Like, what are our thoughts on the playoffs so far? Anything that's like surprising to you guys?
I don't think it quite turned up yet. Besides Clippers and Denver.
Oh yeah,
I feel like kind of it's a little like I'm not gonna say underwhelming because I fuck with the playoffs, but I feel like the next rounds are set up to just be elite ball. So I think next round is we're gonna forget all about this shit. And then these are gonna be some historic series coming up.
This is what I was mentioning to you, Rec, when I was saying that this is why the play-in is ass, because the reason why we get in this low quality basketball is because we got 10 seeds in the fucking playoffs playing against fucking 2 seeds and shit. It doesn't make any sense. Like Miami shouldn't be in the playoffs. They lost a superstar. They didn't replace him with much of anything. And then now they made the playoffs only because of the play-ins. And they got 60-pieced tonight, and they pieced every other night before that.
Great take.
I'm done with these playoffs.
Yeah.
I hate the referees in these playoffs.
This is Trey's take.
Who?
I hate the referees.
Trae Young said the same shit. He said 82 is enough. He's like, why are we doing this shit?
Yeah, I think it's just stupid. I think it's just. I think the first round is just terrible. Besides, like you guys said, the Clippers thing. We could watch that in a sec. But let's watch that actually. Did you guys see the Did you guys see the Ja Morant what he said?
Oh no,
yeah,
that was crazy.
He's so annoying, bro.
He said he had them figured out.
This is the guy you thought was gonna be face of the league. Like, he's hard to like, bro.
No, this is before he started.
He's not hard to like.
This is before he started doing shoot 'em up, bang bang type shit.
I don't fuck with it.
No, I'm not. I don't think he's good enough either. I don't think he's rounded enough as a player to be like.
People confuse exciting players to watch, like because he's an exciting player to watch. They think he's good, but he's not that good. He's a good player, but he's not like some great player. He's a great athlete, but he's not a great player.
Let me see a player.
Ant clears pretty easily.
Oh yeah, easily.
But
easy peasy.
You say easily, but if you look up their numbers, they're literally regular season numbers are completely identical.
Yeah, but I'm saying, look what he's doing to LeBron and the Lakers right now, though.
Yeah, but he has a better
pushing
team,
around
though.
like a little baby,
He has a better team. Though.
What do you have? 43? What do you have? 43. He has a better team now. Oh my fucking god, man!
Now the Wolves are nasty because they're beating the Lakers. They're nasty.
They're better than Memphis.
Crazy, bro.
Can we talk about one more thing about that game?
What?
Can y'all believe that they played the same 5 guys the entire second half?
Second half, yeah, that was crazy. I seen that. JJ Redick was the first
one of them
coach to ever do that.
It's 100 years old, bro.
Yeah, that was terrible coaching. JJ Redick is terrible for that.
You got Luka playing fucking 46 minutes in a game, and LeBron playing 46 minutes in a game.
Yeah, that was terrible, JJ. Like horrible.
Crazy.
Like to even think that that's okay is crazy to me.
Can we watch this buzzer beater at the end too? I want to see this buzzer.
Yeah, we definitely watch the buzzer beater. What do you guys think about this?
His hand was on the rock, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought his hand was on the rock. I seen the highlight this morning, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
That was good.
Like I seen it yesterday, and then today I actually like rewatched it, and I was like, bro, they gave him that
Kawhi
bucket.
Is playing amazing, no bullshit. Kawhi.
They should be up 3-1.
It should.
Yo, I didn't realize they came back like that.
The fact that Joker was actually coaching at the same time is crazy, though.
It's amazing.
Because he's the coach. What you mean?
The nigga made a sub while he's in the game. Like, niggas talking about LeBron, nigga. That nigga Joker really got it.
Nah, that nigga.
No lie. I'm taking
Clippers
Kawhi
were down the whole game. The Clippers were down 10.
Yeah, Rec, what was that? You taking Kawhi over LeBron?
No, I said I'm taking Kawhi on my team of 100 to fight the gorilla, bro.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to that point. We didn't even get to that conversation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got that. We didn't hit on a lot.
He's clawing the eyes out. That's the only way you gotta claw the eyes out.
Oh, yo, look at this dude, bro. Nah, Kawhi's healthy.
100 niggas versus a gorilla is nasty work, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. Oh, float. Oh. Yo,
Clippers are just.
Woof.
They're just a
good
good
pass.
team. Like their starting 5 is. They have a really good starting 5, and I don't think people realize that. They got 2 elite. They got 2 elite wing players. They got a very good Norman Powell.
Ooh.
Like
Zubac
is one of the best centers in the NBA.
Elite big man, bro. An elite traditional big.
One of the best. Yeah, that's what I mean. One of the best big men in the league. Like that team is.
And they got Ben Simmons.
Yo, Rick.
They're built for a run, bro.
Why they got Ben Simmons?
Why niggas say this is gonna be the gorilla with the first 10 niggas? First 10 niggas. Yo,
I'm gutting that gorilla.
The first 10 niggas is getting wiped up quick.
Yo.
Nah, so if you really want to break this shit down, bro.
Yo, hold on.
I just had to say that.
Look at Kawhi. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought he hit that. I'm about to say. I thought he hit that shot. I'm about to say. Great rebound. Great fucking putback.
That's buggy. That's a good scoop for them.
Yo,
man.
that's a great scoop. I didn't even know he was
big in the offs. Watch.
Oh, Joker.
Have one of them 30-point games.
Oh
like,
my god, bro! This
did y'all see this move?
This footwork is like, oh my god, impeccable.
That's not footwork. That's feet work.
Look at this.
That's feet work.
He might have traveled actually, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I mean it's new NBA. That's not trouble.
It's not travel. It's not even close, bro.
He did.
He switched pivots.
He switched pivots. The first take.
I saw it too, Lo.
The first take. Before he even went, look, watch. I'll break it down.
Watch.
Look,
left
boom.
pivot.
What? This is gonna be his pivot. Boom. That's his pivot.
Yeah.
This is his pivot right now.
Switches it to the right. Pivot.
His right foot right now is the pivot, and then he goes to the other side, and then now that becomes his pivot. Yeah, that's the travel.
Yeah.
No, that's not a gather step.
Nah.
You can't gather step, then pivot, then spin back to the other foot and spin off.
He already did all the gather shit. He did all of that already.
Yo, bro.
You got the haters.
Nah, that's a travel, bro.
Oh, yo, what's right here? It's right here. Look at this. Look at this. Whoops.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh. That's a
So who do you guys got winning this series now? That's 2-2.
Clippers
still. I got Denver. I'm not gonna lie. I got Denver.
Who's home?
Denver, right?
Clippers.
Is it Clippers?
Oh,
no,
how is that a bucket,
you mean
bro?
who has home court advantage? It's
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's 2-2.
No.
Right.
In terms of
What?
like when the series
Who's the higher
started,
seed?
Who started? Yeah, who's the higher seed, man?
Yeah,
The Nuggets are Denver is number 4.
Nuggets, bro.
Nuggets, Clippers. Yeah, Nuggets.
Denver. I'm saying Denver.
Yeah, you said Clippers. G.
I'm gonna go Clippers in 7.
Clippers
Denver-
7
Denver's what?
in Denver's 4 seed. Clippers 5 seed.
Denver has the home court advantage.
Wait, so you think the Clippers are beating the Nuggets in Denver for home?
7 games.
In 7?
games.
That's
7
a
games.
tough one. I don't know.
7 games.
Kawhi.
I think this.
Leonard.
I don't know the exact stats, but I think the home team wins the majority of game 7s.
Kawhi Leonard, bro. Healthy Kawhi.
It's obvious. It's obvious, but the circumstances play out.
No, I know.
differently.
I'm just saying. I just that's a question you got to ask though. Like who has home court? If it goes
Nuggets shopping with a budget. Clippers in 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I don't think it's a good time to start using Shannon Sharpe like quotes.
All right,
I think it's not a good time. I think you guys should like wait another week and then come back with the Shannon.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
All right.
I think you guys should wait a week for that one.
Okay.
Actually, let's break down this series because I thought this series was really good. I was watching this game yesterday, and then this shit got me tight, bro. This series got me tight. The Pistons should have won this game. Like no bullshit. Like the fact that they didn't win this game got me tight. But this nigga Jalen Brunson was going crazy.
Yo, he's really like that.
Like he was going stupid. I seen him get like 8 buckets in a row. I was like, what the fuck?
He is really like that though.
Did he win most clutch? He won most clutch, right?
Dude, let me see if they show this highlight right here. Cause I was watching this shit live right here, and this was the play that got me the tightest ever.
I hate Karl Anthony Towns, bro.
Was this the play? Was this the play? Was it the end of the third?
Cash.
Bang.
No, but it was they had a layup and they didn't take the layup. Was it the end of the third? You guys know what I'm talking about?
He should be
when they had like
JB Bickerstaff.
They had a fast break and the fucking what the fuck's this dude named Schroeder, whatever his name is. He passed the ball. Yeah, he passed the ball on the fast break and then the other dude dunked it. It was the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life. Was it the end of the second or end of the third? They did some dumbass shit that they didn't get 2 points off of, and I knew it was gonna bite them in the ass later.
What's up, Kay? Talk to me.
Nah, the refs is what bit him in the ass.
The refs and K should have hit that shot at the end of the game. K should hit that shot at the end of the game. If you want to be like that,
Kate is definitely the best player on the court. Either him or Karl. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Brunson, come on, Brunson.
But he has to hit that shot though.
I'm taking Kate over.
You're taking Kate over Brunson?
I am.
Great move. Oh my god. But why didn't he hit that shot though?
I don't think so. I think that's crazy. Brunson's been hooping.
Yeah, I'm not taking Kate over Brunson.
I don't know, bro. Like if I'm building a team, I'm taking Kate over Brunson. He's a 6'6" guard, point guard who can do everything.
Easily.
I get that, but Brunson is
because guess what, Kate? Because whoever Brunson is playing against.
Are we talking one season? Are we talking one season? Or are we talking about franchise?
And he's giving up 40. So
one season of franchise.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Brunson is not that bad of a defender, bro. Not even close.
Brunson's been doing this.
G, are you asking for one season or for a franchise?
I'm just saying, like, if I'm building a team, I'm taking Kate.
Don't act like Kate is a lockdown defender, bro. Come on.
No, I'm saying, but I can answer the question, G. But you gotta tell me though, is it for the season?
Like Kate got Tony Allen defense or something.
No, but he's a liability at that size. Why do you think he's surrounded with 3 of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA? Brunson. It's for a reason. It's because he can't fucking guard.
He's not. He can guard though.
OG. Mikhail
Legends
and Josh Hart. Like, come on, my nigga. Some of the 3 best perimeter defenders in the NBA. It's because you have to build a team around a person like that.
I see 2 legends.
And that team is about to beat
That's
team
3
that you're arguing
legends.
for.
That's 3 legends right
That's
there.
3
Jules.
legends, my boy.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
see
young boy.
two.
Yeah, young boy.
I don't know who
He
you.
didn't even notice.
I don't know who you
Isaiah Thomas. He
disrespecting.
didn't even
But
notice.
don't
Isaiah
disrespect.
Too, bro.
Don't disrespect any of them.
That's crazy.
You heard what I said.
That's 3 legends right there.
I ain't here for none of that.
Isaiah Thomas is the biggest legend on there, right there.
I'm not here for none of that.
Definitely.
Period.
I'm not here for none of that.
3 real niggas.
Big crybaby.
He's a crybaby because what? Because Michael Jordan said that.
Fucking like that though, right?
Because Michael Jordan called him a crybaby. He's a crybaby.
No. He is a crybaby because he was crying in the interview with Magic Johnson on some crybaby shit. But yo, y'all didn't see that? Remember when he was like hugged him? He's like crying.
But I thought Record said he wants people to cry though. He was counting niggas crying in the draft. Now
I want you to cry. I want you to cry when you get drafted to the team.
Oh my god.
About feelings later on.
Yeah, G. Back to your question though. G. You have to give me more context on your question. Are we talking about for the season, for a franchise? Because there's 2 different answers.
I told you. I said, yo, if I am putting a team together
for a franchise
for today, tomorrow, or next year.
So either way, you're taking. Because I'm taking Brunson for right now. And I'll take Cade for a franchise. I'll take Cade for a franchise.
I'm taking Cade. Okay, I'm taking Cade. I'm taking Cade.
Right now,
I'm taking Cade.
I'm taking Brunson.
Cade because I'm taking Cade because he's 6'6" and can do everything.
But he don't got it though. I'll tell you why.
Let me finish.
I'll tell you why I don't take him.
Let me finish. This team that he took to this point without him had 14 fucking games last season that they won.
Yes, I'm talking about right now though, G.
No, he sat most of the season.
No, we didn't. He sat 2 seasons ago. He sat 2 seasons ago.
No, he sat most of the other season too.
No, he didn't.
He was on the team, bro.
So a full season with Cade and they in the offs.
Yeah, but Brunson is doing the same shit though. What are you talking about?
Brunson has Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, OG and all dudes that got paid to be
I don't want to hate on this nigga.
Mikal who got paid to be number 1.
I don't want to hate on this nigga, but G.
He got Karl Anthony Towns, who's a USA basketball gold medalist.
But G, while you're talking,
he's got OG Anunoby, who has a chip with the Raptors.
Okay, but G,
he has Josh Hart, who is probably one of the most Swiss Army knife niggas in the.
Do you want to name the whole roster, or do you want to have a conversation?
What else are we doing?
Do you want to name the whole roster? Or do you want to have a conversation? Okay, there's 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. They're down 1. He turns the ball over. Then he comes down and misses the game-winning shot. You don't take him on your team right now. Period.
That's you.
Turnover. Ball going the other way. I'm not saying he's not nice. He's nice, but he turned the ball over. Okay.
If you're building a team as an owner or as whatever,
I'm talking about this season. Maybe in the future, yes, he will be better.
Building a team,
I'll take him to build a team. But right now in the playoffs, I'm taking Brunson. And that's why I said that. That's why I was asking all the time. Even then, I'm still taking Cade. He don't got the cold blood. He has to hit this shot. He has to hit this shot though. He has to hit this shot though, G.
No, but I just want. That's what it is though. It's not you threw in the other thing to like try to strengthen the argument. The real talk was who would you rather have? Like who's better right now?
Exactly.
And the answer is Jalen Brunson.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell
So
G, he has to hit the shot, G.
If we took Cade and we put him on the Knicks, I'm taking Cade.
Yo, G,
we replace them. If we replace them, so my question is, if you replace them and replace nothing else, you took Brunson and you put him on.
We just seen it live yesterday.
Listen. If you took Brunson and you put him on this Pistons team, and you took Cade and you put him on that Knicks team, who's going to have a better? Who's going to be better?
You're arguing. You could just watch the highlights from yesterday. They're down 87 to 91. Brunson comes down and makes 3 great plays to bring them back into the game.
Watch sports is
but I watched this game yesterday. I watched the whole game yesterday. No, I watched the whole entire game yesterday. I watched the whole entire game yesterday. I watched the whole game because you watch games. You watch game 1 through 10 of the NBA that no one cares about. People only care about the playoffs.
Nigga said, "Watch these 40 seconds and then tell me."
That's all that matters. This is what I've been trying to tell you guys since the beginning of the pod. No one cares about game 23 before the fucking NBA All-Star break. This is the only thing that matters.
What you look like, nigga. That's your face.
What I want to see is your boy Cade come down and fucking get a turnover and then miss a jump shot.
G, let me ask you a question, G.
To win the game.
30 seconds left in the game. Who would you rather have taken the shot?
Look, turnover.
Brunson.
Brunson. Every day, Brunson.
That's a different
But that's what I'm trying to
question.
say. That's what I'm trying to prove your point.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to prove my point. I mean, my point.
That's a different question. I said
he misses the game winner with 7 seconds,
Who would I build
bro.
a team with? Who would I pick the team to build my team? I said Cade. Y'all asking a whole different question. Like I rather have a couple.
We are in the 2025 playoffs, bro. We're not talking about the 2028 playoffs after they draft. Last play, it was terrible.
That Cade shot up again real quick.
Bro, it was terrible. He should have hit that shot.
Yo, damn, man.
He should have hit the shot, bro. That's it. Point blank, period. Bro, he had a chance to become him, and he wasn't him. That's it.
You got plenty of time to be him, bro.
No,
he'll
this is the play.
Brunson, that's for sure.
This is the play that he becomes. This is the play that turns
career-wise. He will have end up better than Brunson. Like when this shit dust settles, niggas already know Cade is gonna be better than Brunson.
But you gotta hit that shot though. You gotta hit that shot.
The nigga averaged 26, 8, 9, 2
you gotta hit that shot.
Steal in a block. Like,
and that's a foul right there too. That's a foul right there too, low key. But that's a foul.
You think
this is a foul though. Pump fake in the air foul.
Individual career, yes.
You think that Cade will average more than Brunson's highs?
I don't know.
This year averaged
Brunson's
26.
Brunson's going to the next round of playoffs.
Brunson averaged 29 last year.
What do you average this year?
26.
The same thing as fucking Cade. Cade averaged 26, 8, and 9 with a steal and a block. How many steals and blocks did Brunson have? How many steals and blocks did Brunson have?
My question was, do you think, because neither of them are going to win any rings, I don't think.
You just said, will he have the averages? Will he average as high as? Will he average as high as Brunson's high? Will he average 3 more points? Will he average 3 more points maybe next year? Probably.
You think
he can't average 3 more points? He can't average 3 more points.
I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying, like you act like Brunson didn't drop. He was 28.7 last year, and they added Cat.
And this guy is 26 point something.
They added Cat, and he dropped to 26 with Cat added, bro.
We've seen Cat defer to Anthony Edwards already. We know niggas can score with Cat still on the team. That's not a question mark. We already seen Ant do it for fucking 2-3 years. So don't give me that shit. I'm just saying though. You're telling me you're asking me the question like it's some far-fetched shit though. Like you're like, oh, can he average 29? The nigga averaged almost 27 this year.
And Cade averages 0.1 more steals. 0.1.
He averages a whole block. As a point guard, your point guard averages a whole block.
But he's 6'6".
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Jalen Brunson.
So like I said, if I'm building a team, I'm taking the 6'6" point guard that's averaging a steal and a block
for
with the same
franchise.
Amount of points,
yes,
with more assists.
But not this playoffs.
He's averaging more
not
as a point guard.
Season.
He's averaging more assists than him too, bro. Let's talk about career averages with assists.
Yo,
the
bro.
most he's ever averaging in a career is what, 7 assists.
How much? How much G? How much G?
Cade is averaging 9 assists a game.
Let's go.
How much G?
Let's go. This is the real debate right here.
How much G? How much you pay you to get this video?
Yo, if you had to fight a gorilla, who you gonna pick? If you had to pick one person, Cade or Brunson, who you gonna pick to fight?
Bro. Them both of them niggas getting wiped up quick.
You taking Cade?
Both of them niggas getting wiped up quick.
I'm taking Brunson. I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking Brunson, because Brunson at the end when we almost have the gorilla down, I know Brunson's gonna come through and like finish
this conversation is getting me tight because 100 niggas is getting wiped up. 100 niggas getting wiped up by this. You think 100 niggas could handle this? Pause.
100 niggas is dying.
100 niggas is dead.
We got weapons?
No weapons.
Nah,
straight fist.
Just fist.
Straight fist.
Straight fist.
You fighting that? Niggas ain't paid me.
Yo,
for that.
look how fast the shuffle is. That wasn't even a full sprint.
I'm gonna tell you this. So basically, if you want to break it down, right? Yeah. Like people, like if you want to break it down, like seriously, you'd have to like put a scenario in. If you're talking about like a human victory, you gotta break down the scenario. So like it has to be like 100 motherfuckers that like nobody can leave. You have to be like in a pit or something.
Yeah, right.
Where there's no option.
If niggas do kill him, this is me at the end. If I stay alive.
I'm scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
Nigga said,
I think 100.
He said, I'm the 96 nigga, and the 95 niggas took him down. This is me.
You'll catch me in the corner scratching my armpit.
Nah, I'm all set. I'm all set.
100 niggas is dying, bro.
100 niggas is dying. Easy.
One nigga going to live to tell the story.
This is wreck right here for sure.
Live to do what?
This is definitely wreck right here. Wreck.
Rec definitely pulling up in in some type of Marvel.
Yo, bro.
Nah. Actually,
somebody. Hold on.
Yo, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you had like Brock Lesnar with you, right?
Yo, bro, we're talking about a
silverback
gorilla.
Nigga said this lame ass nigga's got the ops tatted on him.
Gorilla.
Listen. So here, this is the scenario you have to play out. It has to be because it's like if you're like in the field, then as soon as the first motherfucker gets his head slapped off, everybody's running. Like nobody's gonna. But if I'm talking about if you had to be, if you couldn't leave,
there is never gonna be a fight. All 100 niggas is running away the whole time.
Yo, somebody in the chat said,
I'm digging a hole while y'all niggas is getting killed, and I'm just gonna bury myself into that hole until that hole.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, somebody said 100 men willing to die.
But the internet ain't fucking with this nigga right here, bro. Nigga said, yo, I got a new tag. The internet said, yo, this bum ass nigga got the ops tatted on him.
That's just crazy.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's people in the world that is so if you had, let's say you had 40 people holding down.
No one's doing it, Rick.
You got
Rick,
this.
Do you not see this video, bro? Niggas ain't getting in the ring with a fucking gorilla, bro. You're getting wiped up, bro. Like you getting wiped up clean.
A silverback gorilla?
No, you gotta listen. You gotta listen.
A simple koofy and your life is over. Just a simple.
So like we're locked in. We're not going anywhere. We're either all gonna die by the gorilla or we're gonna escape. Put it like this: the gorilla got the key to leave the pit we're in.
Okay.
We gotta take it from them, right?
Okay.
So there's no leaving. There's no leaving. And so this is the thing. You have to go for the eyes, bro, or you have to go for the joints and the ligaments, bro. You gotta get somebody. You gotta get
bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The best way you making it out is to play dead, my nigga. Like. The first nigga gets slapped,
that's not the scenario, Los. The scenario is beating the gorilla, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's gonna eventually get tired, bro, and he's gonna
you're gonna just have to lockjaw on the nigga's on the gorilla's jugular.
Nah. That nigga's wiping y'all niggas down. He's wiping y'all niggas down.
That's the only way you're gonna be able to do this shit.
For niggas that don't know, it's been viral. The viral tweet was pretty much 100 men versus a gorilla. And
yo, you can't bite through a gorilla skin, G.
Bro,
you said bite the nigga? That's crazy.
Rec, you don't know what the fuck I can do, Rec. So don't ever diminish. Don't ever try to tell me what the fuck I can do, Rec.
You don't have enough bite force to bite through gorilla skin, so it has to be. You either have to be
gorilla skin you ever fucked with in your life. How much gorilla skin you can touch?
I hear y'all.
I always do my research.
I hear y'all trying to make it happen, but it ain't happening.
You got the measurements.
You gotta tear like the ACL of the gorilla, or you gotta claw his eyes out.
Yeah.
Tearing ACL might be a good idea, though.
Yeah, bro.
Or maybe like we try to paralyze them. Like everybody hit.
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all thinking y'all getting that close to this gorilla?
Wiping you up quick.
I'm gonna play nice. I'm gonna play like I'm
gonna keep telling y'all, bro.
Play nice first. That's what y'all niggas don't understand. These niggas is like humans.
The niggas gonna look at y'all like this. The niggas gonna look at y'all like.
Hit them with a.
Y'all niggas trying to attack me.
Vegetables. Yo, you gotta come through with fruits and vegetables. Like, yo, I'm one of y'all niggas. You know what I mean? It's all good.
That's not the deal.
Right, you're not attacking the gorilla, bro. The nigga's gonna. Yo, bro. You're not getting close to his eyes. You're not getting close to his ACL. The nigga's swiping like this. Bang! And you're gonna fly to the glass.
The nigga only has two hands, bro. Like, y'all acting like he's gonna be able to kill 100 people at one time.
All right, bro.
Like, he has to finish killing
now you're
first. Then he kills a couple more.
Okay,
G. You think he's just gonna do? You think he's gonna do a King Kong slam and then everybody dies?
No, G. It's gonna be like this. The first 5 niggas left hand, bang, they're gone out the way. Second 6 niggas with the right hand.
That's why. No, it's gonna be like 40 of us going all at once, bro. Like, we gotta all go at once.
You said 30. I just told you 11 niggas. I just told you 11 niggas gone. Boom, out the way. Then
yeah, but that's bad planning.
He still got the left foot.
You gotta understand, we're gonna be planning this shit out, bro.
No, but the plan doesn't.
We ain't freestyling.
The way you think it's gonna happen. The way you think. Bro, but
Lopes, I know you don't like Batman, but one of the Batman things that people do when they debate Batman stuff is they're like, how much preparation time does he have? They're like, yo, he got to give him a month to plan.
You guys not understand humans, though? You guys don't understand humans?
If we had a month to plan, bro, we can win, bro.
Oh, my God, bro. You guys don't understand human nature? Human nature, plan one thing, and then when it's game time, you think all 30 niggas that was in that playbook, you think all the niggas that was part of that plan is going to really rush?
Just know if
when that adrenaline hits,
happens, Lopes is going to be one of the slave niggas.
No. You're crazy.
Because he's giving up right away. He's going to be like, yo, y'all got it.
I told y'all I play chess, bro. The gorilla nigga.
He's going to be like, y'all got it.
No, bro.
Y'all got it.
See, this is the thing. I'm going to tell the first five. I'm going to tell the first five niggas. You ever watch Beast Games? Mr. Beast Games?
Yo,
Let me break something down to you. Real quick. My fault. Let me break something down to you. When you think of human interactions, right? You think of logic and you think of like emotions.
But the execution doesn't go with the logic, though.
Listen to me. So every interaction that you see with like animals in like the animal kingdom, everything is life and death, bro. They don't have that like thing in their head, like. So I'm talking about if you played out.
You're talking about the gorilla, right?
Every animal interaction in the wild, they don't.
Humans are in the wild, so them niggas is gonna overthink this shit.
It's no real logic, is what he's saying. It's all instinct.
That is the gorilla. The humans are gonna overthink this shit, and they're gonna get wiped out because the plan is gonna be all 100 of us. Go ahead.
So you're comparing like a person, a logical human being's reaction to a situation versus like an animal who any like aggression and anything that you've seen of like power and stuff is all based off of like life or death. Like everything's life or death. It's all survival. If you put the scenario out there where the 100 people was life or death, bro, you have a different scenario. But it's hard to like envision that because if human beings have
you ever heard of fight or flight? What I'm saying is the plan is gonna be to fight, but 90% of the niggas is gonna.
No, but if there's nowhere to run, your only choice is fight.
Now y'all niggas getting me tight. Now y'all niggas getting me tight. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
What if you have to fight? Or you can't leave? What happens if you can't leave?
What you mean you can't leave? I just told you you're gonna have to play dead. Like, what do you mean? You gotta send it. You gotta send it in Discord.
Lopes in a headlock, bro.
Pull up the video.
I told you what's gonna happen to y'all tough niggas. I told y'all what's gonna happen to y'all tough niggas. The first nigga that run out there, bomb, and she's gonna come back like. I thought I was Spider-Man.
Yo, Lopes, pull up the video.
You're coming out a survivor.
Yo, Lopes, put up the video I just sent to the lobby talk.
You gotta send it. You gotta send it in Discord, bro. Yo, dog. But yeah, man, let's wrap it up, man. What's this game look like? Yo, man.
This game's getting chippy. They was just scuffling with.
Yeah. We gotta wrap this up.
I can't believe it. I can't believe out of all people, Lopes is gonna sit here and give the fucking gorilla the dub.
Bro, it's nasty work, right? I'm with you, Rick. I don't understand. I didn't think you would really be like...
this is the last question I'm gonna ask y'all. So you're playing of the 100 people running at this gorilla. How many of them are actually running at the gorilla? Even after you guys make this little plan in y'all huddle, right? And
if there's a plan, I guarantee you, I would say 25 to 30% of the people are gonna survive.
Lopes,
we're gonna lose about 70 to 75 niggas.
But how many of them niggas are actually gonna attack?
30 of us is getting out of that motherfucker. I tell you that.
Lopes, check your DM. Check your DM in Discord, Lopes, please. Please, Lopes.
Between me and you? Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Please just play that real quick. The first person is G.
Back
of the line, bro. I'm the very last nigga.
See, look at that. Three niggas. Look at that. 3 niggas. Light work. What are y'all talking about, bro?
Yo, there's no gorillas. Is that a fucking dinosaur?
So
What gorilla?
So right there,
Let me see. I'm glad this trending now because I've been telling my dumbass security guard this for years. He can't beat up no gorilla, but he's more delusional because he really thinks he can handle a gorilla one-on-one. Yo, bro.
Right there. If those 100 people in the back did something, that was the time. You gotta get one eyebrow out.
Right. This is what you're not understanding, right?
Yo, that's not a real gorilla. Like
let me
stop
break it down.
like that's the normal size of a gorilla. First of all,
yo, bro, that's G right there.
This is the last part I'm gonna break down for you guys.
That's you nigga dangling with your feet dangling in the air and shit. I'm in the back of the line.
But I'm
not gonna be there. I know what the gorilla's gonna do.
Can I finish this part, dog?
Bro.
Yo, what I'm trying to tell you guys. The plan, right? This is the last breakdown I'm gonna give for you guys. 100 niggas is gonna sit in this meeting, right? Yo, we all gonna attack this nigga at once, right? Out of those 100, only 30 dumb niggas is really gonna run full speed, right? Out of those 30, the first 10 are getting chopped up something crazy that the next 20 are gonna be like, oh, I'm who? After they see this happening,
300. You never seen 300.
Yo, bro, I don't gotta see 300. All right. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro.
You ever seen y'all watch wrestling?
Yeah, bro. This ain't wrestling, bro. This is real life, jungle.
So I'm saying, you ever seen when they sneak up behind me and they do the low blow?
Yeah, that's all it take, right?
You don't think a gorilla don't have a nutsack, bro, that you could low blow?
Nigga hit you with the Popeye.
Yo, G. Rex gonna hit the nigga with a low blow. The nigga's gonna turn around and look at Rex like this.
No, he's gonna be hurt. He's gonna be hurt because he just got low blows.
He's gonna turn around and look at this nigga like, what?
So Rex, I just want to clear it up for the people. Low blow, you mean you gonna hit this nigga in his balls? Or what
yeah.
Oh.
Niggas gonna look at Rex like, fuck is wrong with you, nigga? And then turn around and smack him.
No.
You think you got invincible nuts, bro?
Yes, I'm not saying he don't, but I'm saying his your little ass fucking punch is not.
Nuts as
well,
well,
all right, we're done. Conversation done now. Conversation done.
Because this nigga knows all about gorillas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Conversation's done.
This is crazy.
Conversation done, bro. Yo, everyone, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Yo, it's about to be halftime of the game.
Do the low blow shit again.
Getting wiped up something crazy, wreck, bro.
Nigga hit you with the low blow. Nigga hit you with the cartoon low blow.
Niggas gonna wipe the first 10 niggas, right? That Rucker's gonna come from behind with the low blow. Niggas gonna turn around and just smack this nigga with his pinky.
Yo. Nah, man. I think if it was me and we in that situation, I'm gonna tell Rec, yeah, go do that. That's a great idea. we gonna huddle when you come back from doing that,
bro. I'm playing dead, bro.
We gonna reconvene.
I'm playing dead.
All right, man.
Y'all got it.
Who y'all got tonight, man? Rockets?
Golden State. Golden
States.
Who you got, Rec?
I got Rockets, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, the Rockets win too. Yeah. What else should we be looking out for the next pod? Well, so when we pod next? Friday, Sunday.
Sunday.
We're back to Sunday.
We still doing Sunday?
See you on Sunday.
If we doing Sunday, we missed on a lot of shit that we gotta go back to. So next week we gotta talk about Last of Us.
We did.
Last of Us. I wanted to talk about Last of Us, but we can talk about that next week. And then
we had a little change of schedule because Fancy Pants went on vacation, but it's all we're gonna be back to normal.
Rich nigga shit. Yeah, man.
Definitely rich.
Yo, bro, this might be the only niggas I know that like come at niggas for taking his family home vacation. It's kind of crazy. Like,
yeah, when we had a work retreat, he been promising a work retreat. We didn't get the work retreat. Whatever.
Work retreat.
We ain't talk about it.
Can't even pay the lights. How we gonna go on a retreat?
Bring the family to vacation, but we can't get a work retreat.
That's crazy.
The family was here before the pod.
Yeah, but who's paying for the family? How you paying for the family?
Not the pod.
On the backs of the pods.
Not the pod. The pod's losing money. The pod's losing money.
Nigga said Rasta pastas? Nah, on the back of the pastas, nigga.
Yo, we got NBA playoffs. What else we gotta look out for this week? Nothing else.
Playoffs.
Yeah, it's pretty much playoffs for the most part.
Playoffs.
Celtics. When
it's
Celtics play
playoffs. I'm surprised that wasn't part of the rec report, but we gonna.
I didn't get to finish the rec report because y'all cut me off. It's all good. I had a whole Red Sox thing, but it's okay.
After you got into the fucking kicker, I was done. You lost me at the kicker. Like,
yo, they fighting again on the Rockets game.
Yeah, but y'all y'all so glad I sent Len Larison to y'all to put y'all on to Len Larison.
Nah. JJ McCormick, I'm fucking with him.
Yeah,
that's my new dog.
JJ McCormick.
That's his name. That's his name moving forward. Don't bullshit. You're gonna be like, why? Be like, you just gotta know. Go to Costco's.
All right, fellas. I'm exhausted. I got work in the morning. Great pod. Chat. My nigga, you think these bills get paid from fucking talking?
The pastas?
About the kicker
pastas?
on the Patriots, nigga?
It's from the pastas.
The kicker on the Patriots ain't paying the bills yet, nigga. But
close this shit up, man.
Yeah, man. So what else we looking out for? NBA. That's it. I'm about to watch this game, go to bed, take a shower and shit.
Watch the game, NBA,
And
catch up on Last of Us so we could talk about that.
Last
so
of
hopefully
Us?
Lopes.
Hey, yo, man, y'all go.
You ain't getting me with the Last of Us.
Y'all go finish up Dope Thieves. Go finish up Dope Thieves.
Can't retrial. Can't retrials live tomorrow.
Dope Thief. All right,
Dope Thief. Yeah, I might try to tap in Dope Thief. We got Can't retrial day 6 tomorrow. I'm gonna try to tap in and get the highlights of that.
God.
Free my nigga Karen type shit.
Bro.
What else? We got y'all niggas. Is y'all gonna make y'all plan this week about what y'all gonna do for the gorilla, or y'all? That's y'all plan. That's the plan.
I already got the plan, bro.
G's running straight, getting smacked, and Record's coming with a low blow. That's the plan.
I'm in the back of the line, bro. I'm in the back. I'm waiting for Rec to implement the low blow strategy to see how much more I gotta do after that.
Yeah, y'all got it. I'm not gonna lie.
If the low blow strategy works,
if Mr. Beast really puts that shit together,
Rec, you got it.
If Mr. Beast really puts that shit together, I'm gonna put y'all name in the pool, cause like y'all got it. I'm gonna tell him. I say, yo, I got these 2 niggas that got the real blueprint of doing this shit.
Yo, sign me up, because knowing Mr. Beast, he'll probably pay me $100K just to leave. He'll be like, hey, anybody now? I want to leave.
You want to leave? It's $1 million if you want to back out now. Like, yeah, I'll take it, my brother.
Nigga said, yo, if nigga said $1 million, he said, give me. If he said 50 bands, I'm leaving. Give me the 50 bands, I'm out.
Speaking of Mr. Beast, you guys ever watch the Beast games?
That shit's fire.
That's just fire.
The episode.
Yeah, you should watch it. I watched it with my son. That shit was fire.
That's just fire. Like that dude that was like the whole time he was like with them, like, oh yeah, we're all
don't take the money. Yes.
And then when they offered him the bread, he was just like, nigga, I had to take that shit.
Nigga was like, yeah, teamwork. No one take the money. That nigga was like, yo, 100 bins.
He's
smart
like, though. That's what you gotta make it so everybody doesn't want to. You gotta make it so everybody's sold on it, and then when they offer,
but that's what I was trying to tell you guys about the fucking. The people's, like, you guys think if you told 100 people to go attack a gorilla, they gonna all do that shit? Yeah, all right, nigga. I seen a nigga turn for less.
Yeah. I seen family switch up on me, nigga.
For less than a gorilla attack.
I seen family switching up, nigga.
Record's gonna be like, yeah, they're all with me. Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's like, we're gonna push this motherfucker in the nuts.
Record's got the plan. He comes out the huddle. He's dolo.
You go turn around, ain't nobody gonna be there.
Ain't nobody.
I'm gonna be in the back though. I'll be in the back like, yo, Rec.
Good shit,
fellas, man. Great pod though. Great pod. Chat, appreciate y'all. Everybody be easy, man. We'll chop it up. We'll be on next Sunday. Well, next Sunday. The Sunday coming up.
Sunday coming up.
Yeah, 11 a.m. Episode 11. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the link with your friends, family, cousin, nephew, auntie, grandmama, all of them.
Baby, mama, all of that.
All of them type shit. All right, fellas. Peace.
Yes, sir.